We are live.
That's, we are so live. You have no idea.
Alive and kicking.
I was gonna ask you, Ante, if you noticed anything peculiar about the weather lately?
Well, it's been raining a lot.
Mm.
I'm not sure what's particular about that, outside the fact that it doesn't feel like summer.
Oh, did you not get the storms?
All right, the storms. Were you approaching?
I mean, I'm always approaching. It's the way I'm built. It's like an optical illusion. It always looks like I'm coming at you. But no, like as I said, they had to cancel several ferries coming back from Sweden to Germany. I guess the other way around too. So yeah, that kind of sucked.
I was really worried that you got stuck there for a minute because of that.
Mm. I'm glad though that my prolonged absence from Discord was not noticed. It's just like, oh, Franny, she's having a bit of me time.
Just having a little hang with the fams.
Oh yeah, obviously, I love doing that. I love hanging out with my family, famously. I never really spent a lot of time with my new sister-in-law's family, but they're very nice. They're very cool. Also, I probably left kind of an impression because at the wedding, at some point, everyone was just talking about how great my speech was. Like, oh no, I'll hog the attention.
What did you say that your speech was so great?
I have no idea. I must just talk from the heart. You know, I was the only sibling of the groom who spoke.
Really?
You had a lot of like none of my other siblings who were there wanted to speak, but both my mom and my dad gave a speech, so that's something. But yeah, no, I guess it was just well, it's always a lot when you have to talk about my family because there's always some shit going on. I guess people were very moved by the way I felt about it. Yeah.
So you spoke from the heart, but not too honest.
No, I was extremely honest all the time.
Drama.
That being said, I can be nice also. Little known fact, I can be nice.
Fun fact about French, you can be nice.
So, Ante, tell us, what are we doing tonight?
Tonight, I think we're gonna date some more. Because honestly, I have no idea how the sequel to Monster Prom works. I know we're playing Monster Camp.
It's also a dating game.
Alright.
The first two are dating games, both.
The third one, is it?
The third one is, it's like a graphic novel.
Oh, nice.
Sort of thing.
I'm supposing we're going for a full game. We have time.
Yeah, sure. Let's absolutely go. Let's stay up late.
Hey, let's go. Stay up late at the campfire and read spooky stories.
Go on.
Ah, Camp Spooky. The stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days, while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. Let's go, brain. No. Let's go, brain. Not Brian.
You can use a keyboard, you know.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I just want to chill.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot that the green person is voiced by someone Cho sometimes. I'm like, hey, that's Prosy D.
You know, just
he's in the bus with us. Huh.
I'm feeling.
You got a lot of charm with that.
Because I am charming.
You are. Well, as per usual, I have to play Vicky and I have to be called Pattis.
Daddy.
This will be a summer to remember.
You know what you're doing already.
Let's see here. Fake noble title. I like the sword.
I mean,
It's north facing moss.
who wouldn't date a girl with a sword?
It's a level A Dakimakura. Or body pillow, I assume.
Yes.
I got a soft puppet.
This gave you fun.
I got a cursed pin. Coral comb. What that does. I'm also taking the Pokemon. Oh, you have no
Pokemon.
idea. I played so much Pokemon on my trip to Sweden.
On the trip to Sweden, like the card game.
Yeah, I
or-
had my Switch with me. I was like, oh
Ah.
gosh, okay, I only have one game on the Switch. What am I gonna do? Because usually playing Pokemon games gives me a headache, but this time it didn't. I played so much. I spent so much time. I went wild. Let me tell you.
Which one did you play?
Sword.
Oh, right, yeah. Not the new one, not the 3D one.
Sword is 3D.
I mean, the open world one.
Oh yeah.
But no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Ooh. Oh, close to last day of camp there was a meteor shower happening, just 5 weeks away. Everybody knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch a damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the monster prom all over again. Oh no, not again! Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson. John Chochima. Is this a JoJo character? Is this a JoJo reference?
I mean, she is saving the world always.
A badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra. A hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculaster Hewlett-Packard version 1.1. A library computer who had become a sentient robot, ready to experience life to its fullest.
What would happen to version 1.0?
It died in a horrible Excel spreadsheet.
No!
Dahlia Aquino, a buff blue demon and warmonger, who has set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LaVey, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. And Milo Belladonna, a Death Reaper, doubling as an internet influencer, and who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures.
By the way, they them pronouns for both Hex, the Curse, and Milo, the Reaper.
Wait, Hex the Curse?
The one eating the crisps?
Ah, yes. I did not know they were called Hex yet. Okay. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first steps well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person.
Break the ice by doing something unexpected on the bus, you got taking selfies compulsively, challenge someone to a staring duel, burp loudly, just sigh loudly, swear about your sworn enemy, and spend the trip updating your software.
That seems oddly specific choices. I'm trying
Yes,
to think which
they
one
are.
sounds the most. I got a lot of charm. So I think the selfies.
Very good. Challenge someone to a staring duel sounds fun, but I think I'm just going to sigh because I'm usually just kind of sleepy.
It's more yawn loudly. Oh, I'm with Milo. Hey, you can do them.
Okay. Attacking Southways, are we? I've already taken 186 before we left Monstropolis. Check it out. I call this series We're Going Through a Tunnel and I Couldn't Connect to LTE Briefly. Perhaps my next series could be selfies of us together, since you seem to be interested in the art form.
Hell yeah! And you can title this one Brain and Milo shortly before totally banging at summer camp.
That doesn't do it. Oh, good sight, Addis. I'm something of an expert in the art of exasperated exhalation. Oh, it's me. It's
Yeah.
me.
It's you.
Make it more guttural if you really want to broadcast how annoyed you are. True sign comes from the diaphragm. I imagine with this motley crew, you and I are going to be doing a lot of sighing this summer. But at least we'll have each other's company while we're at camp. Wank.
Aww. Ooh. You're gonna get a big titty girlfriend.
Listen, you are what you eat.
Wait, I am rich? We only had 5 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start!
I like the narrative sassing us being like, oh, and get ready, guys.
Nothing.
Totally get ready. Oh yeah, it's still like the previous one where you can... So yeah, a lot of char... Oh, Camp Dome. It's just going to the Thunderdome.
Yep.
That day at the Camp Dome, you do all thumb warps. That means the campers are waging war against the Thumb Warriors, the supernaturally buffed thumb monsters from Camp Thumb. It's surprisingly terrifying. You all were sure to lose, but thanks to your quick thinking, you hatched a plan to fight the Thumb Warriors with their greatest weakness, predators without opposable thumbs. Some may say that your team sissing a pack of rabid mountain lions on the competitors is cheating, but you prefer the term strategic. You gain +2 charm. You slip away and link up with Milo. They're reaping a baby koala today, and they told you it would be super cute.
There you are, Brain. Come on, this adorable little soul won't harm us itself.
Hello, I'm a fan of mine.
That's you.
Oh my teenage god, Milo, it's me, your biggest and most youthful fan. I have all your social media albums.
Sure you do, honey. Anyway, this koala...
Camouflage.
Ah, I fooled you, it was really me, Counselor Flodge, your disguise instructor this whole time.
I know who you are, darling. I just thought you'd finally see the light and join the my lovers.
That's because I fooled you with camouflage, and I'm here to teach you how to do the same.
No thank you, my sweet, oblivious lizard person. What kind of monster would I have to be to hide this timeless elegance from the world?
Ha! You're talking about physical camouflage, but I want you to think outside the box that I hid inside while doing camouflage. I'm talking about a digital camouflage. Of everyone at camp, you're the one who needs it the most, and I'm the one to teach it to you.
Also, take care how they change their nails, heart, and eye color with every emotion.
Oh really? I did not notice. Damn.
Yeah. Camouflage myself online? Why would I ever want to do that? I have millions of devoted fans.
All the more people to fool with your incredible online camouflage.
Are you making him Belgian? Are you making him a balloon?
I'm making him a balloon, yes.
I'm sorry, but Mila Belladonna was not born to be invisible. I mean, technically I wasn't born at all, but you get the idea.
What about incognito mode? Clearing your search history so nobody knows you've been going to www.fridgeswithdicks.com. What the hell? I'm not leaving you alone until you admit there are at least some situations where disguising yourself online is a good idea. Ooh boy. Looks like you're gonna have to step in here if you want to kill that koala before sundown. What's the kind of eats, guys? Milo might be down for.
You're naming your account to Cress Hemsworth Official to double your follower account overnight. It's not a crime if it's silly. Facetune! It's like disguising yourself as a hotter version of yourself.
This sounds difficult. I'm going for Facetune. Yes! Facetune? I love Facetunes. Finally a way to upload all my favorite MP3 files right to my face.
Good guess, Flush, but that's not how Facetune is at all. It's an app that helps you become your best self by airbrushing away all the bad parts.
Back in my non
Oh,
days.
that's what it is? Tja! I've been tuning my face for years! Here, take a look at my dating profile.
This isn't Facetune, you just uploaded scans of Arnold Schwarzenegger's 1980s Nike ads with "That's me" written on them in MS Paint.
That's me! Sorry! Enough chit-chat. Time to show these two what Facetune is really about. You bust out your phone and get to work on a picture of yourself. After 10 solid minutes of fine face tuning, you present your masterpiece.
Ah, I'm speechless. Except for those words I just said, and the ones I'm about to say. Brain, your tuned face is breathtaking. Wink. If I had any breath, it would take it.
But what's the point? After all, Brain still looks the same in real life. Pictures should represent who you really are.
You want to talk? What about those Arnold Schwarzenegger pics?
I am a master of disguise. Posting misleading pictures of myself online is part of who I really am.
Say about Flodge what you want, but he knows what he is.
Flotch fucks, definitely.
Is it still catfishing if you're a reptile? Think about that. Anyway. Right, okay, but back to Brain's unbelievably hot selfie. Listen, darling, I don't care about your appearance. All I care about how you look on the inside. And on the outside, in pictures. I mean, how tragic would it be to date someone if I was too embarrassed to tag myself in any of our pictures together? I'll never have that problem with you.
Aww.
That's what I love about Facetune. It lets us really focus on what's on the inside, by removing all the distracting ugliness from the outside.
You couldn't agree more, and you're excited to find out if Facetune works on other body parts as well. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. That was surprisingly wholesome, actually.
Yeah, these things can surprise you. I have like no charm at all.
Oh,
Wow.
you do have fun. So much fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the haunted house.
You decide to get your tarot cards read while you're in the haunted manor. The wicked old lady who offers you the service says it will be fun. The first card she flips over shows a photorealistic drawing of you flying on a hang glider directly into power lines. Is that good? You ask the psychic. She wordlessly puts her cards away and vanishes into the darkness. It's probably fine. You gain +2 boldness and a fun new phobia. You're walking around camp, trying to forget the heinous crimes you committed in your sleep last night, when you run into Joy.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, Tatters. Let me guess. You've got some kind of goofy, unexpected problem going on, and you need my help to
Duty
fix it.
calls.
Alright, I'll help you. Technically, I was supposed to take a break from work this summer, but hey, I'm a witch battling the forces of evil. If duty calls, I have to answer.
You shrug. You've got nothing, but even a small-scale low-stakes dilemma for Joy to help with. It's basically been a normal day so far, which almost never happens at this camp.
Huh. Nothing at all. Well, obviously it's good when people don't have problems, and I don't need to be super useful and competent all the time anyway. I can just sit here and read my book and absorb the information. And that's how people relax. So that's what I'll do too. Here I go to read.
30 seconds go by.
Oh my goodness, there's got to be something perverse around here. Come on, it's totally not just me struggling to actually relax. Don't you feel that, Tatters? It's dark, evil force lurking somewhere in the
I sense
shadows.
we're in danger.
I sense an ancient evil ready to strike me whenever I let my guard down. Nice try, Ancient Evil. Not this time. I know exactly how to deal with this. I'll consult with my ever-powerful, ever-wise spiritual mentor, the Goddess. Plus, it'll give me a chance to work on my interplanar communication spells.
Joy spends 45 minutes on an extremely complex spell. There are quite a few esoteric components, and she ends up using your pubic hair and belly button lint as channeling tools.
Azarath Metrios.
Ah, perfect. The spell is ready. Here I go. Goddess of Light! Your ward summons you. Grant me your wisdom, heavenly goddess. I need to be careful not to get too loud for my microphone.
Joy spell worked perfectly, and she summons a being of pure, divine light and femininity, who is clearly in the middle of taking a bubble bath.
Wow. Joy's entire, plotline is so me-coded.
Oh my g- yep, that's what you summoned.
That's me.
That's me in the bathroom. Oh, Joy.
You want it?
Good to see you. Although I'm pretty certain I asked you not to commune with me during bath time. What's up, girl?
Goddess of Light, your divinity smiles down upon me. I call for you in this hour of need, as I have sensed an ancient evil gathering its power to bring about the final calamity.
Oh my god, Joy, I promise you there's no mysterious danger lurking around trying to ruin your summer relaxation. You're a total workaholic. Take a break.
Seriously?
Surely you jest, Divine Light, for it is my sacred duty to protect the world against the forces of evil, and I would totally never manufacture a catastrophe just to feel useful or anything.
Sure. Well, I just used my omniscient power to scan all the universe, and it seems pretty chill. Guess I'm going to enjoy the day by relaxing in my bath. What about you, Joy?
Ugh.
Hades, isn't the goddess acting weird? What if some ancient evil fooled her into letting her guard down? There's gotta be some kind of danger here, right?
Seems like Joy won't be satisfied until there's a disaster she can quickly and competently disarm. Quick, find something dangerous for Joy to deal with. Your options are the dangers of a poor skincare routine. The goddess is what, like several millennia old? That skin won't care for itself. Or the dangers of ever-growing atheism among the younger generations. Every second, fewer and fewer people give a fuck about the goddess's divinity.
It's very funny, I think I've gotta go with that.
You blurt out that the real danger is the goddess's dwindling number of disciples on Earth. What? Nah, there's no way. Everyone loves the goddess. Super popular, right?
But, you know that all of us in the coven praise you, but I can't really speak for everyone else on Earth. Look, Goddess, I'm telling you this for your own good. Somewhere in the last 10,000 years, Goddess worshipping kind of stopped being cool. Atheism is super in.
Atheism? Are you serious? How can atheism be fashionable? Atheism is the most boring religion of all time. How can it be cool when it's literally about nothing? Besides, everybody loves devoting themselves to a higher power. It's comfortable and traditional and a total classic. And sometimes that'll bless people with plentiful crops and sexual fertility. And they'll be all like, the goddess is so cool. Our children's children will worship her.
Let's save the world.
Listen, Goddess, I know this is all really hard to hear, but Tadas and I are here to help. And I know exactly what we need to do. We need to build a cutting-edge social media strategy to help you gather new devoted followers.
Could you... Joy, such a dear. I don't care if I get a billion devoted disciples. You'll always be my favorite.
Aw, thanks. And don't worry, I won't let you down.
You and Joy spent hours crafting an unbeatable social presence for the Goddess of Light. You enlist the help of the two most competent people you know, Calculester and Milo.
You're trending, darling.
Finally, a challenge worthy of my skills. I snapped at the handle at Divine Goddess Says. It's elegant, yet clickbaity. Oh, and I got her verified, obviously.
I am happy.
And I've created some hyper-targeted conversion ads for the Goddess. The ads will surface to emotionally vulnerable people who would be open to a major change in their beliefs. In no time, the Goddess of Light is officially an influencer. She's got a huge influx of devoted followers, evangelizing her content, and a sponsorship deal with the Vatican. Thanks again, babes. Joy, you're an actual joy. Get it? Well, I really owe you one, darling. TTYL, love ya.
Best episode ever.
Wow, that was an intense day of saving the world, huh? I would have probably been pretty boring. It would have probably been pretty boring without you, so I guess I should say thanks, Taddis.
The Goddess of Light retweets your latest selfie, so you gain a buttload of new emotionally vulnerable followers, along with +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Everyone chooses a celebrity.
Ooh. Alright, I'm saying Ryan Gosling.
Gosh, what's his name? The crappy guy who played the Joker and had a cold.
What? Joaquin Phoenix had a cult? No, probably
No,
not the
not
Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix. The other one. The one everyone hates. The one from, was it 30 Seconds to Mars?
Jared Leto?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jared Leto.
Okay.
Right, no, not Jared. Wait, was it? Wait.
Is it not Jared Leto?
It was Jared Leto. Morbius, who said Morbius?
Yeah,
Morbius.
of course!
Okay, so we got Ryan Gosling and Morbius.
Player orders decided based on which celebrity is most likely to secretly be a pro rock paper scissors player. Start debating now. Oh my god.
It feels like some useless bullshit that Jared Leto would get into.
Yeah, it would be like way too much into. Meanwhile, Ryan Gosling would have his Ken energy and would only go rock.
Yeah.
Banjo.
Yay!
Okay, let's see. I need more charm, so I think I'm going to go in the Thunderdome line.
That day, a fun and zany scavenger hunt awaits you at the camp though. Last night, the counselor stole your organs while you were asleep, and you have to solve the scavenger hunt clues to get them back. Isn't that fun? No? But too bad. You make the best of the situation by stealing your other friend's organs in place of your own. You'll get +10 evil from Dimitri's liver. You'll also find a very strange gland, and against common sense you shove it up your nose. It secretes +2 charm. You link up with Joy so you can practice summoning a wokeness elemental. You've just composed a necessary tweet and drowned the sigils in ethically sourced lamb blood when...
Get off my property.
Hey, you kids! Stop getting blood on the grass!
Why?
Because it's my grass, that's why! Just bought this cat to turn into a shop mall. And the only blood I won't spill on my land is the blood of commerce. Also, orphans is it's profitable.
What? You can't buy a summer camp. It's a source of happiness for so many people.
Not a self-made.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a law that says things can make things people happy can't be bulldozed? Never mind, I don't give a shit about laws. I'm rich.
You won't get away with this. Oh, good always triumphs in the end.
Pipe down, sugar. You'll love it. I'll put the two hot topics in there, so you'll always have one to turn to when the other one gets too mainstream.
Let's go,
Now
intern
go get
person.
yourself another black mesh something and let the men work, hmm? The CEO wanders off with his tape measure to figure out exactly how many sharper image outlets he can fit in the dome, leaving you alone with a fuming Joy.
Enough of this.
I want to punch that dick right. I want to punch that dick right in his asshole. It's like how Damien feels all the time, but for reasons. He's right though. We can't rely on natural forces to stop him. Our only hope is to turn to the supernatural.
Joy whips out the biggest spellbook you've ever seen and slams it down on the grass. Jeez, where was she keeping that thing?
Probably in her cleavage.
Ooh, that's a big book.
That's the term of Bacchanine, the most powerful collection of anti-capitalist magics ever assembled. There must be something in here that can put an end to that man's horrible schemes. What?
You search the 8 pages for the perfect spell. You narrow it down to 2 options. Sacrifice 1,000 shares of Fortune 500 stocks to summon the invisible hand of the market! Or construct the only artifact power enough to imprison a Monopoly man. The go-to jail card.
Interesting. I think I'm partial to the head of the market. Oh no, I'm too stupid. Yeah, I did see that spell in there. Why are we gonna get 1,000 shares of Fortune 500 stock there?
You sure you can just substitute whatever stock you happen to own? It's like how you substitute margarine for butter when you're baking.
Ugh.
You use margarine? Don't you know that stuff is made out of plastic and dog parts? I'm not sure.
No time to reconsider. It's time for sudden, ill-advised action. You should fire to 1,000 shares of blockbuster stock you've been holding on to and summon the invisible hand of the market!
Doesn't really look like the invisible hand of the market. For one thing, it's not invisible.
Worst episode ever.
For another thing, it's a giant floating green cock. For another thing, it's a giant floating green cock with the word finance tattooed on the side.
Oh shit, no idea how this happened, but instead of summoning the invisible hand of the market, you seem to have summoned the extremely visible cock of the market.
Yeah, so I know we teamed up to stop capitalism's inexorable encroachment on the summer camp we love.
To cast a spell to erase
But I think I kind of want to be seen with you right now. Why don't you deal with this giant cock situation and then maybe we can hang out later or never?
Joy leaves you alone with your giant money cock. It just floats there, staring at you with its one eye. It's unnerving. Alright kids, if you're going to hold some kind of last-ditch bake sale or something, now's the... Oh my god, extremely visible cock of the market! I didn't know you lived here, I'm a huge fan. Can I get your autograph? Oh that's right, you're a giant cock and have no hands. So sorry. This changes everything. All chopping man plans are cancelled until the precious cock of the market relocates. You win this round, tellers. Enjoy your time with the market cock while you can. Contrary to his advice, you do not enjoy your market cock time at all. Mostly because no one wants to hang out with someone who got a kind cream cock following them around all the time. You lose 2 charm and 1 boldness.
Let's go.
That's
take
bad.
a nap.
That's too bad indeed. I'm actually lacking in the boldness department. Yeah, I'm going to the haunted manor. As you're searching the haunted manor, you come across an enchanted doll that promises to grant all your wishes. Cool, you take it. It possesses you, of course. It turns out the spirit that was inside it is exactly like you in every way, so nobody notices the difference. The only difference is that the spirit is a little bit bolder than you, so you basically gain 2 bolts. You find Damien, Calculaster and Milo in the basement. They've discovered a secret room full of creepy artifacts, just like in the movies. and they're blatantly fucking with all of it, just like in the movies.
Welcome to a new day with Milo.
What's up, my
Belladonna.
lovers? Milo here with another exciting unboxing video for you all. This week, an authentic Iron Maiden with fresh blood coming out of it. Let's take a look. Wow, a corpse impaled on spikes. They've really gone all out in the details here. Let's see what features this corpse has.
Oh, that's crazy!
Fuck it! There's so much brutal shit in here, I don't even know what I like most. This haunted dollhouse is constantly on fire and screaming. But this haunted television keeps showing me what I'd look like without skin on my face. I can't choose.
What are the plans for
I
today?
am participating in this foolishness as well. I have found a rotary telephone that speaks with the devil's voice. I asked it if we might share a common ancestor, but all it will say is blood, blood, blood. And so I am at a loss also how to proceed. Oh well. You're wondering what kind of zany bullshit you should try to get your friend's attention, when your clumsy ass saves you the trouble by tripping over a power cord. You whack your head on some kind of large block made of glass and metal, and it lights up to reveal.
That carnival fortune teller! Proof that our future really is the dream of our fantasies. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I like how the dummy inside is grinning like that insane person, obviously cursed.
I am mildly disturbed by the fact that it is operating despite its power cord not being plugged in. Thank you for activating me, roused the fortune teller. As a show of gratitude, I will answer any one question about the future. Be forewarned, however, the price for this forbidden knowledge is your soul.
Rad!
Raise your hand if you have a soul. Nobody? Sick! Free future knowledge. Somebody ask a question.
Life is a gift.
I have a question. Can you all believe how lucky we are to be alive at this point in history?
I think he meant the question for the fortune teller, friend Milo.
No. The only thing I question is my own limits, daily, as should we all.
This is the opportunity you've been waiting for. Ask a question so good it will make your friends want to have sex with you later.
What slang would be cool in 20 years? It's important to stay ahead of the curve. If you know the future, why don't you tell us what question we're gonna ask?
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh, it's like I'm smart. The fortune teller lifeless eyes are incapable of showing emotion, but you nonetheless detect an expression of shock upon its wooden face. Tell you what you're going to ask? That's... The fortune teller box rocks on its foundation. Smoke spills out of its case in great clouds. Finally, it stops. The most brilliant and incisive question I've ever heard. As a reward for your bullshit pedantry, I will predict all 4 of your questions and answer them.
Whoa, you're a pro!
Oh, Brain! You was such an asshole that you broke the fortune teller. Nuts!
You, Milo, says the fortune teller, you were going to ask what the next major trend on social media will be. The answer is selling out.
Hashtag blessed.
Finally, now I can stop pretending my relationship with Casper mattresses has anything to do with actual sleep quality. I don't even sleep.
Damien, you were going to ask me what your favorite color is. The answer, of course, is punching.
Huh?
Damn, you really can't see the future.
Calculaster, you would have asked why we all can't just get along. The answer is Damien. Your prediction, unfortunately, seems quite plausible.
Damien is back, bitches!
Hell yeah, I'll win again! What about Brain? What was he going to ask, besides the question about what he was going to ask?
Brain is a simple monster with simple desires. He just wanted to know if he would succeed at this event. And the answer is... yes, right now. And he will also gain +2 fun and +1 smarts.
Let's trade places! Choose an animal.
Say a choice out loud. Yeah, I'm gonna choose with the anteater. It's obligatory.
Pangolin.
What?
Pangolin.
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 Pangolin. I need to search that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those critters. Those are lovely.
They're very similar to anteaters too.
Player order is decided based on which animal could conceivably protect you from a bear attack. Start debating now.
Both. I think we should go random.
Yeah,
Because like if you have a giant anteater, it's like 70% claws and fur. And you have a pangolin, it's mostly armor, so they're both pretty good in the fight.
The bear stands no chance. Ooh. Anteaters win! Yay! Oh, the knights.
Marshmallow.
Okay. I can sit alone, apparently.
Yeah.
You find Milo holding up paint swatch cards for the fire while Cal Control takes notes of his own face. Whatever those two goobers are up to, you wanna be a part of it.
Hello, darling.
Oh, Brain! You've come at a good time. Should we paint Fire Seafoam green or Nigerian Prince Gold to attract some visitors?
Calculaster.
Brain, if you recall, Fred, Milo and I have teamed up as two master estheticians to flip old properties and restore them. Properties just off the campfire.
You've undoubtedly noticed that the same core group of patrons continue to return to this locale with no new tourism blossoming.
Milo and
Which means
calculaster.
it's the duty
House
of
flippers.
Cal and Milo, house flippers, to restore this campfire to its former glory, to attract new visitors. You could make the point that this is a summer camp, and the reason no one but your group visits the campfire is because you're the only people here. But you'd rather see where these hot nerds take the conversation.
That's so fetch.
Instead of paint, we could completely refurbish the campfire into a firework. It's Fire's so much trendier cousin.
May I chime in?
Friend Milo, if I may propose an alternate idea, I believe the reason that the campfire's tourism has declined is because we are no longer utilizing it for its antiquated function. Through extensive research, I have found that primitive humans and monsters used fire for warmth and food. But with modern technology, its purpose is all but moot. We should update the fire's functionality and make it a utility again, lest it be phased into obsolescence, like gramophones or Blockbuster.
But Calculaster, to improve the usefulness of an object goes against our very nature as flippers. We dabble in aesthetics, not actual product improvement.
I disagree. I believe it is important to improve, adapt, and evolve. I myself undergo regular software updates in this constant pursuit of my best self.
Now, darling, that defies the flipper's code. Accessories before necessities.
Okay, now seems like a good time to elbow your way into the convo. What's the best way for Calculaster and Milo to improve the campfire?
Replace the fire with a giant scented candle, or, instead of burning useless firewood, use the campfire for destroying something more cathartic, like pictures of your ex.
Oh, I like both ideas. Now I'm going for the scented candle.
Hashtag winning.
That's a wonderful idea, Brain. Frivolous fragrances are the rage now. Just look at the success of Bath and Body Works, or Smensols.
Critical levels of
I admit
awesomeness
this
detected.
actually is a good idea. It will improve the appearance and smell of the campfire while also making it 80% safer.
Indeed, darling, this is the perfect plan. But what scent should we go with? Perhaps something that will mesh with Camp Spooky's rustic summer atmosphere, like virgin laundry or passion of a lioness in summer heat.
Magnificent.
Actually, let's go with a midnight romance scented candle. A good interior designer always works with the mood of the space, even if that space is outside.
Are those truly fragrances? My research indicates that none of those things have a smell.
Oh, Calculaster, they don't need to. A scented candle's true purpose is only to further worsen the lighting of a room while increasing its innate sexual energy.
That is
I
true.
am happy.
Oh, and all this time I assumed I didn't understand scented candles because I don't have a nose. What a relief.
You're killing it.
I appreciate your eye for aesthetics, Brain. Perhaps you and I could be an aesthetically pleasing pair.
Looks like the scent of midnight romance is already all around you. Who says smell has to be the real? Who says smell has to be real to be in the air?
Marshmallows, anyone?
I'll talk to Moss Man.
Today we gather around.
Why hello there, Tethers. Come,
You have to do him with a German accent.
why hello there, Tethers. Come to ride by the firelight as well. I'm writing a letter to my parents. They've asked so many questions about camp. It's exhausting answering them all. Have you been brushing your antennae every day? Are you getting enough clothing fibers in your diet? Has Tethers heard any hot goss lately? And would she be so kind as to dish? Well, I wouldn't want to be rude and not answer them, would I? I don't suppose you know of anything I could write home about. Damn, all your parents asked you about was if you had enough pairs of socks. If it's gossip Mr. and Mrs. Man want, it's gossip they'll get. Wat kan. Type in an inanimate object that a brain would definitely fuck. Answer the prompt. Ah, disgusting. Ah. Wow, so many scaly, salacious details. My mother is going to blush straight through her fuzz. I can't wait to tell everybody in my family all about your story, Tethers. Thanks. You whisper your rumors seductively into a willing ear, and within moments it circled the campfire and is now being whispered tantalizingly into yours.
Hello.
That's what
So you know Brian, right? I could do him. You know Brian, right? I mean, how could anyone forget weird name like Brain?
Ooh.
But have you ever wondered what the name Brain means? Because there's a rumor going around that explains it. It's pretty fucked up. You see, in an unforgettable language spoken only by the ancient inhabitants of Disneyland, Brain actually means... Brain actually means one who was a scented fleshlight in a past life. Apparently, Brain's parents didn't actually know that though. They just named him after his father's evil twin. But hey, if you believe in the ancient wisdom of the people of Disneyland, maybe Brain actually was a scented fleshlight in his past life.
Life is full of
ancient wisdom of the
surprises.
people of Disneyland. Oh no.
Wouldn't that be gross? Either way, knowing the true meaning of Brain's name gives me an entirely new perspective of him.
It sure does. And in this perspective, Brain has lost 4 fun. Aww.
Oh no!
My
That's the
fault.
opposite of what I wanted. I want to improve your stats.
I lost fun. Because all I did was being a descendant of a flashlight candle. Everybody choose a color. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking. I'm choosing blue.
One moment, please.
The food has arrived.
Indigo.
Blue versus indigo. Player will decide based on which color, if used in lingerie, would be the least sexy. Think blue.
Blue is definitely a lot less sexy than indigo.
Indeed. I agree. Thank God for choosing the bland option.
Okay. Let's go.
Someone destroyed all my fun. I'm just gonna leave that where it is.
One moment, my sibling is bringing me my cat.
Bleedy time.
It is bleeding time. Hang on.
Bleedy, bleed.
Yes.
One moment, I'm gonna mute myself for a moment. Be right back.
Alright, I'll just put it on the spa screen for a moment and grab a drink.
Thank you.
Hey! We have returned with food and cats.
My mouth is full of pizza.
You spent the day learning new skills with the Monster Scouts in order to earn badges. You earn a badge for healing a wound only using the bark of a tree. You earn a badge for writing poems in iambic pentameter. You earn a badge for building a blackberry using only real blackberries. Nice! Completing all of those unexpected and probably useless lessons earned you 2 creativity. Afterwards, you end up vibing with Milo. You're sharing a hammock, cuddled up close with each other. And you're both checking your phones. Hell yeah! What could be more emotionally intimate than quietly scrolling right beside your #1 summer crush? Suddenly, Milo's phone starts blowing up. Granted, Milo's phone is always blowing up, but right now, it's worse than usual.
Hey,
Hi
darling.
Danny! Welcome from your nap. I hope you had a good nappy.
Hey, Danny. Did chew down my pizza. One moment. No need to look so jealous, dear. Just a work text. I keep telling the head office not to contact me when I'm taking staycation. I suppose this reaping is urgent. La la la, another day, another day. Oh my god, that's a little awkward, isn't it? Well, not awkward for you because you don't know yet, and I shouldn't tell you. But I can't resist a little gossip. Listen, Brian, I don't usually disclose proprietary information, but I just got a gig for next week to collect your soul.
Huh? Milo's going to reap your soul? That sounds super terrifying, also a little bit hot. You ask Milo if this means you're going to die next week.
Short answer, yep, you're totally going to die.
Danny, this character is the one I'm trying to date. They're a really social butterfly.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm charming as hell.
One moment.
Morza.
Long answer. Life, death, and fate are weird and messy, and it's hard to say 100% because of quantum nonsense. But if I'm getting the gig, yeah, you're gonna die. Congrats.
Holy shit, this is the most awkward news you've ever received while lounging in a hammock. You start to freak out.
No, Brian, don't freak out. I'm an expert, and I promise you, it's not as scary as it seems. It reminds us of the profound, infinite beauty of life. And realistically, it's not like you're immortal or anything. Sorry to burst your bubble, but death was going to find you eventually, boo. TBQH, I'm actually doing you a huge favor by letting you know ahead of time. It's my gift to you, the opportunity to go out with a bang.
This is the first day of the rest of your life.
The first day of the rest of your life.
Let's make this last week of your life the best week of your life. We'll spend every moment together and we'll end up with a huge party, a celebration of brain.
A whole week with Milo? That sounds like heaven, and it's exciting enough to distract you from your imminent death. You're in.
Aesthetics on
Lovely.
point.
God, you're going to get so many posthumous followers. I'm almost jealous. Oh, and we should start considering the party aesthetic right away. We need some big, memorable main event at the party. Something that will honor your true essence, brain. And obviously, it should be Snapchat friendly. Any ideas?
Your time to shine. Quick. What's the perfect way to 1. Entertain your party guests, 2. Commemorate your entire existence, and 3. Impress Milo.
You will narrate the epic tale of your life through profound choral medium of interpretive dance. Or, you have your friends give toast to your honor. It'll be emotionally moving and everyone will get shit-faced. 2 birds, 1 stone.
I'm choosing the power of interpretive dance.
You're killing
Oh,
it.
yes.
You would perform an interpretive dance? Oh, Brian, that's wonderful. That's like, I was like 75% sure you won't let me down. And you didn't. Yay. That's the perfect choice for a party's main event. After all, dancing is the second best way to celebrate being alive. The best way is driving a jet ski, obviously.
Obvious.
But I have one concern about the dance number. Emotional vulnerability. Dancing can be so revealing of your internal psychology, you know? As they say, the hips don't lie. We better rehearse your story of my life dance before the party. Go on, give me a raw, unfiltered truth, and I'll make sure it's feed-worthy.
You perform a dance for Milo in honor of your existence. You pour everything into this dance. Your love for Milo, your fear of death, and your goddamn heart and soul.
Brian, you're an artist. Oh my god, I'm shook. I can't believe you've actually been secretly profound this whole time. Your movements were simply breathtaking. Your rendition of the robot was a classic, but also a searing indictment of modern industrialism. And those strange, awkward hip gyrations, they perfectly express your belief that they were all imperfect beings, united by mistakes and shared experiences.
Life.
Don't even get me
It's so
started on the
beautiful.
dramatic leaping. Such an odd metaphor for life. Waters leapfrogs, jumping between lily pads in a pond full of tadpole babies.
Oh, you have
Hmm.
babies! Oh,
I've got babies! But still, something was missing. I think it's the end of the story. You're dead. You need a big finish. That stares death in the face. I can't believe I'm saying this, Brian, but you need me. Want to finish off your performance with a little tango of death?
We should do a collab.
Come here, you're still immortal. Dance with me.
you and Milo rehearsed the most swoon-worthy, sexually charged, erotic death tango of all time.
That rehearsal was just so stirring. Like seeing an erotic butterfly breaking free of its cocoon.
I should be finishing off an NPC portion, but I'm too distracted by Milo. I think we finally found someone that intrigues Danny as well. Maybe they're a good NPC to include in the mini campaign.
Yeah, definitely have like a Reaper kind of character. Who's also just like a chill person. Hang on. I can't eat my pizza while this person is talking. Oh my goodness. And I'm sure the real thing will be even better. You've got me pining a little, brain. In the meantime, we should move on to our next activity for our final week of life. An afternoon of wine tasting at the region's most expensive vineyard. Shall we?
This is quickly turning into the best week of your life, and it's all thanks to Milo's undeniable charm. Their charm is so undeniable that you actually game 3 charm yourself. My god, I am so charming right now.
Hang on. I must munch. I must munch.
I must have the za. I'm just like they have a cool design, though probably a bit too modern for the mini campaign. What if you take Milo's design and made it more fairy? I don't know. How would that work even?
Wouldn't be worried about it being too modern because it's D&D.
Yeah, that's also true. I mean, like, the Fae are like pretty modern thinkers? Or am I completely mistaken there?
Besides, I feel like the cutoff point for like fashion in this campaign, at least the way I run it, would be like late 1800s. I feel like everything that Milo has worn so far is pretty like fits into that time frame pretty well.
True, it's like a mix of that vibe, but in a more modern retro way indeed.
Anyway, that was delicious. And I'm gonna get smart.
That day, while hiking through the woods, you find a tree with the words J plus S forever carved onto it. Aww. Then another tree you find J is a liar and a cheating hoe. That's less cute. Then on yet another tree you find S, I know you banged like 12 people abroad in Europe, don't dish what you can't take. On the last tree, S doxes J. It turns out J lives on 7889 plus 2 Smarts Lane. Boy, you sure can learn a lot from trees. Afterwards, you're hanging out with your #1 summer crush Joy. It's National Fondly Reminisce upon the past day, so she's flipping through the pics of her phone with you.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this is back from season 3, right after we beat that mutant spider. They look so cute in this one. Oh, and look at that awesome Fleetwood Mac t-shirt I'm wearing.
What do you think
That
of this
t-shirt-
design, Danny, by the way?
That t-shirt was so cool. It was vintage from that 78 tour. Stevie Nicks blessed herself. Whatever happened to that shirt? Did I sacrifice it? Whatever happened to that shirt? Did I sacrifice it to the goddess or something?
Plus 2 smarts just have a tree that boosts your intelligence. Yep, that's what trees are for.
Oh wait, I remember exactly where I left it.
Joy makes a mysterious phone call. She starts asking about the Fleetwood Mac t-shirt, but the person on the other end of the line is obviously not being chill about it.
Listen, Axorax, I know things ended badly between us, but can you please just give me back my Fleetwood Mac t-shirt? I specifically remember leaving it in your evil hair, in your evil lair.
Your evil hair.
I know which t-shirt I'm talking about. I didn't need multiple t-shirts in your lair. No, there's definitely no need to discuss this in person. Do not portal here.
Suddenly, a magical portal opens. An objectively sexy centipede person emerges, and they are giving off palpably villainous vibes.
Joy, baby! I've come to speak with you in person, just like you wanted me to. You look as lovely as the day I wrapped you in my butt silk.
Enough of this.
No, Axorax, I specifically said I did not want to talk to you in person. You're doing that thing again where you gaslight me into spending time with you, which is bullshit. Ugh. Headers, meet my Axorax.
XXXX.
They're a magical evil centipede person, and I defeated them back in Season 3. I know they look hot, but don't let your guard down. They mind controlled everyone in Philadelphia and tried to make all the citizens jump into a pit of centipede venom. Oh, you make me sound so evil, Joy, but that's all in the past now, gorgeous. We should focus on the present, and this very important t-shirt debacle. Why don't we ditch this third wheel? You and I can go out for coffee and talk it over. Or perhaps we can enjoy a romantic dinner. Do any restaurants around here serve pre-chewed eye things? Axorax, if I get one coffee with you, do you promise to immediately hand over the t-shirt? Show me the shirt right now before I waste my time. Oh yes, let me check inside of my carapace. Oops, silly me. Looks like I forgot to bring the shirt. Guess we'll have to keep hanging out until my portal spell recharges.
Typical.
I've told you so many times that I'm not okay with us hanging out, because we always end up getting back together. It's a toxic cycle. But fuck it, I really want that t-shirt.
Axorax is stressing out your potential thick god girlfriend. Unacceptable! Get that Fleetwood Mac t-shirt for Joy by any means necessary. By either setting up a black market exclusively for buying and selling Joy's belongings, you'll trade for the t-shirts, or call the police and send out an Amber Alert for the t-shirts. Axorax can't hide from the power of a vigilant community. Ooh, that's not. Wow. That sounded like a smart thing, and you got not so bold. What the hell?
I'm going to get nothing tonight.
Yeah, again. You're going to make Joy's dreams come true through the dark powers of supply and demand. You get to work right away on your illegal Joy-themed black market. A few hours later, the black market is up and running. Literally everything on sale was once owned or touched by Joy. It's super fucking creepy. Disturbingly, it's also pretty popular. Turns out the Coven have some dedicated fans, and lots of magical beings want gently used witch items. Come, get Joy's genuine, authentic spellers found in her trash, screams one creepy salesman. I've also got Joy's chapstick that she lost on a road trip. Buy or trade.
This dark market is heaven on earth for a Joy connoisseur such as myself. I'm certain there shall be some merchandise I'm quite interested in acquiring. Luckily, I've got some very valuable Joy paraphernalia. I didn't want to let go of the t-shirt so soon, but if I see something that really catches my eye...
Axorax showed up, just like you planned. You asked them to trade your Joy's Fleetwood Mac t-shirt in exchange for a piece of gum that Joy chewed. that you kept for some reason.
A chewed piece of gum should still have a trace of amounts of her DNA, which I can use to make joy-flavored answers. It's a deal, you sick freak.
Yes, you got a t-shirt back from Xrex. Now you should return it to Joy and shut down this creepy-ass black market. Unless... Technically, you could keep trading. This t-shirt is valuable, you know. You could Wolf of Wall Street the shit out of this whole place. You spent hours trading and managed to barter your way onto owning the most valuable item of the market, Joy's used sock. It has a cash value of $445,000.
These creeps! This is absolute bullshit, and I'm here with the cops to raid the whole place. Thanks for your undercover work, Agent Dwyer.
Mission complete, says Joy undercover agent. I got the t-shirt back just like you wanted. I just had to take Tether's one of your used tissues.
You're not a big bad, but you're
Ew.
still very bad at this.
Wow, thank you. Ew! Tatters! This is not okay. I expected it from these weirdos. I guess I should have expected it from you too.
You try to explain, but it's too late. You look like a creep, and to be fair, you kinda are a creep. You lose 3 smarts due to your creep energy.
Deserved. So deserved. I suck.
Ah, that's not fair. Everybody chooses a song. Oh my god. I'm gonna choose Shitboats as a song. And yes, that's an actual song.
Well, who's the performer?
Hailstorm.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Don't Stop Me Now by Queen.
Alright. Player is decided based on which song would be the least romantic to meet your soulmate to. I'm sorry, but I think I win this one. Don't Stop Me Now has a sort of romance vibe. Can still.
Yeah, it does. It does. I agree.
Sure.
It's very hard to say nothing more romantic as singing to someone your pirate ship can eat a bag of dicks. Gonna... Like, you need... For some reason you need boldness. That's weird. So I'm gonna leave the manor for you. What can I... Creativity, fun... I'm going to go for fun. You decide to go relax in the lake for a bit. Camp Spooky gets pretty crazy, so it's nice to just float on the water and chill. You end up falling asleep, and wake up to realize you floated halfway across the lake straight into a crab rave. The crabs are just as confused as you are, but they invite you to rave with them, and their party is surprisingly popping. You gain +1 invite to the next crab rave, and +2 fun. Later, you're super excited. You found a package of weird cookies by your tent, and you're about to dig in. Fuck yeah, cookies!
Fancy meeting you here.
Well, if it isn't brain. Put down those dog treats, darling. I need your assistance with a job. Help me out, and I promise I'll make it worth your while. Wank.
Milo just saved you from eating literal dog food, so you figure you owe them one. And besides, you'll do anything for this sexy reaper. You agree to help with the gig. Milo leads you to a corpse with a soul floating over it. Wow, I guess souls are just like glowing balls that float and people can just see them? Good to know.
Hello, hello.
Oh, aren't you an adorable little soul? Hello, dear. My name is Milo. I'm Death, obviously.
The soul responds, "Hail and well met. I am the master of peasant torture for my divine sovereign, the Mer-King. If memory serves, the Mer-King chopped off my head." Oh, I got my cookies! Yes, finally.
Yeah. You're super dead. I'm here to take you to the afterlife. Aren't you a lucky soul? You could have ended up with one of those less fashionable reapers.
I suppose. I just never thought that life would be cut short so soon. And the circumstance of my death, so tragic, so murderous, so... headless. I should tell you about the tale. One night, the Merking suffered a strange, violent attack on his life. He thought the attack was a coup, orchestrated by a small council.
Huh? A coup? The Merking? This is all sounding strangely familiar. Keep going, darling. I'm officially curious.
And thus, the Merking killed us all in a blind rage. But I saw the attack with my own eyes. It was no coup. Rather, it was an attack committed by a strange hot ghost and some kind of hairy dog man. Hi, Jeff. Welcome in.
Hi, Jeffrey.
The ghost and the dog snuck up into the Merking's chambers and glued a single golden coin to his floor. The Merking bent down to pick up the coin, but he couldn't grasp it. He looked quite a dunce, I assure you. And while he was struggling to pick up the coin, the ghost dropped an anvil on his head. The nerve!
Wow. Yes, that was what a tragic, horrible, violent prank. I mean, attack. What mischievous fiends.
But despite this tragedy of my death, I see now what a precious gift life has been. I only wish that I had lived it more fully, more boisterously.
Life is a gift.
So true, babe. I love your attitude. It's so rare to meet a soul that appreciates life. After all, life is like a river, and water's paper lanterns floating along it.
Truly. Look, I even made a bucket list containing the 246 things I wanted to do before I died. What a tragedy that I did not complete even a single item from this list.
Oh, darling, really? Not even a single item? I really shouldn't do this, but I'm such a natural empath I can't resist. I'm going to bend the rules just this once. Before I take you to the afterlife, you can pick one item off your list, and Brad and I will help you complete it.
Hey, thank you, gorgeous and elegant angel of death. But oh, which shall I choose? Which? You take a look at the bucket list then. You see it, the perfect bucket list item to finish off this reaping gig and impress Milo while you're at it. Suggested, baby.
You've got to go meta here. Who's bucket item 122? Cross something off my bucket list. There's only one thing on this list worth doing. Pick bucket list 46. Become immortal.
I'm thinking meta is so in right now, so I'm going for that.
Huh. Actually, that's very doable. If I understand the logic correctly, then we could just cross this item off the list. The snake eats itself. But there's something I still don't get. Why did you put cross something off the bucket list on the list itself, Han?
Oh, to be honest, I made that bucket list with the best of intentions, but I never really truly devoted any time or energy to completing the things I wanted to do. I thought that maybe I had been too ambitious, and that adding an achievable, realistic goal would help me build up some momentum. Funny to think that I died before achieving even my most modest goal. Procrastination at its finest, I suppose.
Oh my god, I totally get it. I'm a bit of a procrastinator myself. I was supposed to take you to the afterlife like 3 days ago, but life gets in the way. Babe, as a fellow procrastinator, you totally inspired me. Let's just forget about this list for a minute. You're a fresh, vibrant soul. You're here with the best stripper in the industry, and Brain, who's dumb but very cute.
Funny, I love Brain is dumb.
We should do a collab.
Let's do something fun together right now. We'll worry about checking the shit off that list once we're done enjoying each other's company.
You, Milo, and the Soul proceed to have the greatest day ever. You carve the shit out of this demon. You ride jet skis. You drunkenly share life stories with each other. And you finish up the day with the ultimate celebration of being alive, going to a janky amusement park. After a literally perfect day, you and Milo drop off the Soul at the afterlife. Thank you, Milo, thank you. It was the best day ever. I can't believe how much cotton candy Brain ate. I'll contemplate it for eternity.
Nah, what a sweetie. And what a nice day. Immortals have so few days, you know. I'm happy that we made good use of this one. Wait, oh my god! We never crossed anything off that sweet soul's bucket list. I'm dead. That unbelievable procrastinating rascal. LOL. It's for the best, though. After all, life isn't about crossing things off a list. It's about grasping the present moment, like a fragile bird in the palm of your hand.
You're killing it.
Slay.
You know, I know you get just what I mean, Brain. Thanks for being my little helper. I won't settle for just anyone.
Milo has filled you with a lust for life and a lust for Milo. Your powerful urges gives you three boldness. Carpe diem, baby. That day there's a guest speaker at the Monster Scouts HQ. She's a Were-Eagle Monster Scout here to tell you all about advancing through the levels. Her speech is surprisingly interesting. She started out at Camp Spooky, just like you, and worked super hard to earn every single badge. She also hints at some possible foul play, including her murdering a higher level scout and wearing her skin as a disguise in order to advance to the ranks. Sure is inspiring. You're too buzzing flirting with your friends to dedicate that kind of time to Monster Scouts, but still, her speech instills you with true creativity. You're wandering aimlessly around the camp looking for Joy for a very important reason, completely unrelated to wanting to smooch her cute face, when suddenly...
You again?
Teres, there you are. I've been wandering around camping looking for you for a very important reason.
Oh, you know what that means?
The world is at risk again.
The world is going to end.
Oh, huh. Guess you didn't know what that meant.
Hmm.
There's an asteroid headed right for us, and if we don't complete this incredibly complex and epic ritual to alter its path, it could be the end of the world. Yeah.
You dive
whatever.
in to help. Things start well. You burn a pentagram into the ground, find and place the 10 turtle guardians, and hang strands of garlic from every third sycamore tree. By the time you reach a step where you have to get the entire camp to run around in circles shrieking and wailing, which I do with great enthusiasm, it seems like nothing can get in your way. Okay, who is taking this one?
I'm doing it. What is all this unsanctioned running and screaming? There is a strict sanctioned running and screaming only policy as set at Camp Spooky. Stop these shenanigans at once. But Counteractor Miss Weaving, we're performing a magic ritual to save the world from... If you wanted to do magic to save the world, you should have done that earlier in the day when I gave everyone a do magic to save the world break.
Seriously?
That's very funny.
Indeed.
But I didn't need to do magic to save the world then. I need to do magic to save the world now. You lady, I am so sick and tired of the generation using magic to solve all of your problems. In fact, I'm going to confiscate your magic so you learn how to cope without it. That's ridiculous! Magic isn't a thing you can just... Wait, what the fuck? Where did my magic go? Why can't I feel my magic?
This cannot be for real.
Oh my god, S. She did it. Camp Director Miss Weaving took away my magic. Now how are we going to save the world from this asteroid?
Psh, that's an easy one. You know all about stopping asteroids without using magic. All you have to do is betray your usually inclusive nature by passing strict legislation forbidding the immigration of asteroids to Earth, or treat a cause, not a symptom. Cancel the Ricky Martin concert that the asteroid is undoubtedly coming to Earth to attend.
Such a twist.
Nice, good choice.
Of course! I knew there was some huge and definitely still culturally relevant event that I would have been totally going to if I weren't at camp. There's nothing harder, almost zeitgeist. Give me a second.
Yes, nothing is more zeitgeist than Ricky Martin.
That must be why the asteroid is coming. I hate to get in the way of great art, but if we don't stop people from hearing Ricky Martin sing tonight, no one will hear Ricky Martin sing again, ever.
Magic privileges revoked. Oh, not my magic privileges. No.
It's me as a DM when I put all of the casting characters in a bubble room. There's no magic. And he's not one of those singers who only sounds good on the radio with autotune. I mean, he was Tyr in the Avatar revival, for goodness sake.
Yes, you think to yourself. The 2012 Elena Rogers revival of Evita featuring Tony winner Michael Cerveris in the hit part of Juan Perón is in fact how most people know icon Ricky Martin. What the hell is this reference? What the hell?
It's not for us, Auntie. It's not for
No,
us.
it's not for us at all. The two of you rush over to the concert venue, which is conveniently near the geographically ambiguous location of Camp Spooky. Without Joy's magic, you're forced to use your boldness, smart, charm, uniqueness, nerve and talent to work your way backstage past security. Between the two of you, plus Valerie items in your pockets left over from the school year, you're able to do it. And before long, you're in Ricky Martin's dressing room.
Hey, you.
I'm Mr. Martin, huge fan, hate to say this, but you need to cancel tonight's performance. If you don't, an asteroid will strike the planet, killing everyone.
Ricky Martin closes his eyes and nods, unsurprised. I always knew this day would come.
You did?
When I sang my first note, the cry of a child entering this world, a messenger spirit of pure light appeared and told me that song would be my gift, but at a great cost. It said that one day, when I was burning my brightest, a star even greater than I am would come to wipe out a life, and that its herald would be a beautiful, thick witch. The second you darkened my door with your killer curves and god aesthetic, I knew you had to be the harbinger. But I made peace long ago with my fate, and I know what I must do. Consider the concert cancelled, lest we all end up living no vida of any kind whatsoever, much as Loka. Blessed be Thick Witch and Thick Witch's love, interest, I assume.
I.e. Thick Witch and Thick Witch 2.
Thick Witch 2 Electric Boogaloo. With that, you hurry back to camp and report back to camp director Miss Weaving.
The whole word by glowing spiritual prophet thing does the reek of magic. But as you were not the one performing it, Miss Johima, I'll consider this lesson learned. Your magic is restored.
Jojo.
Thank goodness. Hey Tatters, remember the time the Broadway performer, Disney singer, and occasional pop star Ricky Martin thought we were dating?
You know what you're doing, don't you?
We must be a great team or something.
Or something. Ideally, that's something being dating. In the meanwhile, you gain 3 charm, plus from being in Ricky Martin's presence. Just from being in Ricky Martin's presence and making Joy happy, obvious.
Bringing joy to joy.
Are the half-casters included in that? I think if you provoke the magic privileges of half-casters, it's like, fine, it has come to this, and they just grab out the guns. Okay, everybody choose a fictional character. I think I know mine. Oh,
Oh fuck, sorry. Yeah, okay, say what you did.
Malcolm Reynolds.
The guy from
Firefly.
Treasure Planet with the hair with the ponytail.
No, the guy from Firefly.
No, but okay, you had the guy from Firefly, I
Yeah.
had the guy from Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet. Ponytail. I have no idea.
The guy, you know.
The main character. Or,
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Jim Hawkins, apparently.
Jimmy. Yeah, Jim Hawkins.
The manager.
You're the manager of a burger joint.
Go ahead.
Player order is decided based on which fictional character would make the best assistant manager. Start debating now.
I think Jimmy's gonna be the best one, because
Yeah, he's younger, he's more ambitious.
Malcolm is anti-establishment, so he's not gonna work in a burger joint and be cooperative. Let alone be a good manager.
Good for him.
He would run that Burger King into the ground.
I kind of want to go back to the Can you go back to the Mothman?
I'll go back to the
Actually,
Mothman,
do
yeah.
it.
No, I'll go back to the
It's just, I just really like this bit.
Mothman. You go to take your seat next to two of your least bonker fellow campers, ready for a night of peace and quiet. Only to find them engaged in an argument, albeit with less screaming, punching or arson than other campers might have employed.
I know you don't mean to, Calculaster, but when you're dismissive of my life's pursuits, it hurts my
I
feelings.
realize you
I
are
am
attempting
not
to
trying to be dismissive, friend Joy. I am merely stating a fact. All magic is science that is simply not yet understood. What witches call love potions, I understand to simply activate powerful hormones and pheromones within an organic body.
Draguna mycoides tricorum satisti.
Something about snakes. In that case, watch me conjure a bat from thin air.
Impressive, but clearly the bat can travel at the speed of light, so we did not see it approach until its arrival.
Okay, fine. I'm going to take my spellbook and make it disappear.
I'm impressed with
Friend
your
Joy,
thoughts and
that
actions.
was very good, but it was also obvious that a black hole opened up and sucked the book into it.
Then where's the black hole now?
Obviously just an event created a singularity in which the black hole was then sucked into itself.
But what if I bring it back? Boom. Book reconjured. Now what?
It would appear that, much like our friend the bat, your book can also fly at the speed of light.
Enough of this.
It's magic, Calculaster.
It is science, friend Joy. They're clearly not going to reach an agreement on this. Time to pick a side. You know what they call people opposing science and rational thought? The Inquisition! Do you really want to join the Inquisition's Joy? Or if magic isn't real, Calculaster, then explain how. I got your nose!
Error
But,
404.
my friends, that is impossible. For you see, I have no nose.
That was magic.
Exactly. So you don't have a nose. How could Titus have stolen it?
I do not know. I can find no logical explanation that would account for the theft of a body part that does not exist.
Exactly. No logical explanation, because Titus did steal your nose with science.
Tether stole my non-existent nose with magic!
Bingo.
Truly, this is beyond all explicable science. Nothing in my dataset has prepared me for such an occurrence.
I need to restart.
I must go and reconsider my worldviews. Farewell, friend. You are welcome to keep my nose, friend Tethers. I cannot imagine that I will miss it seeing as how I never had it in the first place.
You know what you're doing, don't you?
I'm so glad you were here. I never would have thought of a trick like that. It seems creative thinking it was the real... It seems creative thinking was the real magic here.
No, Joy. Spending time with you is the real magic. Love.
Marshmallows.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Breen, old pal. I am so glad that we're such close friends. Cool? You don't remember when you became Mossman's BFF? But I guess it's a sweet gesture. And I have just read the most interesting statistic. It says friends who share gossip with each other have longer lives, fewer rates of food poisoning, and healthier fingernails. Oh,
Gossip.
so should we engage in gossip for our health? Please, tell me you have something juicy to spare before my fingernails wither up. Fuck it. Time for some gossip. It's weird you can select yourself to gossip about. Yeah.
I think if you select yourself, you get bonus points, and if you select someone else, they get the debuff. But I'm not
Oh.
sure. Because I think last time I also told a rumor about Ronnie, and then they got a buff. So who knows? Maybe it's completely random.
Maybe indeed. The silliest name that you can imagine. That was the perfect gossip. Ah, my fingernails have never felt stronger. I can't wait to do this tomorrow night and every night thereafter with my close friend's brain. Until next time. Today's rumor is an exercise in how much bullshit will people believe. Looks like the results are in.
Hello.
Hey, I probably shouldn't be telling. Wait, I'm gonna make her posh. Hey, I probably shouldn't be telling you. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I just heard the juiciest rumor about Tatters I have to spill. Have you ever wondered why she is so weird? And what kind of name it is, anyway? It sounds fake, right? Like something out of a character selection screen.
Oh. Sir Periwinkle, is that a D&D version of Perry the Platypus? Maybe?
Whoa.
Well, I heard that the reason behind that is because Taddis's real name is actually Sir Periwinkle, and that she had to change it when she joined the Witness Protection Program. Apparently, just a few years back, Sir Periwinkle, witnessed a man counterfeiting Monopoly money at Walmart, and she testified against him in court.
Well...
The criminal was found guilty, and he was not happy, so Sir Periwinkle had to leave behind her old life and assume a new identity for her own safety. As it turns out, Sir Periwinkle has had several identities over the years. An Uber driver, Kermit the Frog's personal assistant, the champion of the competitive counterfeiting Monopoly money scene, ironically.
Unbelievable,
The crazy identity I've ever heard about is that she was a Russian geneticist, conducting experiments to crossbreed dogs with dolphins that bleed chocolate. Isn't that awesome?
What?
It's a secret.
For the time being, Sir Periwinkle is posing as Tatters, just a regular summer camper, but now you and I know the truth. Don't tell anyone I told you, okay? The whole thing makes you think twice about going to Walmart. It really makes you think twice about what sort of person Tatters really is.
That's good if it makes you think twice about going to Walmart. You know exactly what kind of person Tatters is. She is a person with plus four fun. See, I gave you fun!
Yay!
I'm nice. Wait. Not available when playing online. Okay. Ah, welcome. You new here?
You're new here?
Don't fret.
Which one of us is doing the voice, Andrew? Which
Both
one
of
of
us at the
us?
same time, apparently.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't fret. Let me explain how this works. I will prepare you a drink. The drink of the day. You may choose to drink that one. But if you're not interested, you're lucky. There's a mystery box with a second option. It could be better, it could be worse, but one thing is for sure. It will be mysterious. And these drinks, look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training! For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. So, get ready and good luck.
He's the only wizard I trust.
Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I drink that, but the real question is, will you? I also have this mystery box, because at this point, who knows what you drink? Ooh,
I want to see what the tequila moonrise does.
fair enough. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed! Your prize is the drink you chose. Margarita. Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I drink that, but the real question is, will you? I also have this mystery box, because at this point, who knows what you drink? I'm going for the gamble. I'm gambling. The redacted. The mystery box. So bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refund. Okay, now to see what this does. I call this one Tequila Moonrise. What a powerful, invigorating drink. I gave that the name because when you drink it you can feel all your stats rising. Nice, good job. The redacted has some weird powerful properties that stop anyone from being capable of actually using its real name. I think by drinking it you absorb some of its properties. So I've guessed you're redacted from now on. So mysterious.
I could use a drink.
I lost my name! Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess. Oh my god, is continuously my dialogue be redacted? Everybody chooses something good. I'm choosing pizza. Pizza is very good.
I'm choosing alpacas.
Alpacas?
Alpacas.
Ah, alpacas, yeah. But you decide based on how badass a superpower based said good thing would be. Ooh, this is a difficult one.
Okay,
If
I guess if you have alpaca powers, you just kind of turn into a were alpaca.
Or you can
which is not
summon
very
alpaca.
badass because you're just a big cutie. But
Or-
if you have pizza powers, you can manifest food and you can fight famine, which is pretty badass in of itself. So I
Indeed.
think you should take number one.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe with the alpaca power you could still control a gigantic herd of alpacas to do your bidding and fight capitalism with or something.
I guess we're tied now. I guess we have to go random.
Yep. Oh, I won. Nah, the random generator is in my favor.
It truly is redacted.
Let's go take a nap.
It's literally it says redacted everywhere. At least I can still see what this is doing.
Apparently, that drink only changed your name
Yeah,
by
and then
deleting it.
it just changed my name to redacted. That day in Monster Scouts, you all learn how to build scarecrows. That's vaguely nature related, right? Decide to take it a step further though. You add a magical crystal you found in a cave last month to your scarecrow to turn into a sentient being. The scarecrow is very grateful to have been made alive. You take your new friend out for a soda and have a very pleasant afternoon. Then you're forced to disassemble him and so the next group of scouts can use the materials. Your scarecrow begs you not to relinquish your gift of life, but you're a dedicated Monster Scout first. The scouts appreciate your dedication to the organization. You're rewarded to creativity. Since you're dying next week, Milo has been helping you live your last days to the fullest. Currently, the two of you are getting a super fancy pedicure, where little fish eat the dead skin of your feet. It feels amazing, and it's hella IG worthy.
Milo Belladonna, here at last.
Ah, that really hits the spot. I said it once and I'll say it again. Fish give better pedicures than people.
That's true.
And I needed some R&R. This non-stop life celebrating with you has been all-consuming. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I had so much fun.
Milo looks at you with such bedroom eyes. Your heart starts to race. It's a tender moment.
While we're enjoying this tender moment, I thought we could talk deeds for your end-of-life bash. I've been really immersing myself in the preparations. This might be some of the finest party planning of my entire career. First off, the venue is insane. I've got my boss to let me borrow her interdimensional penthouse. The ceiling is made of diamonds and the bodyguards are literally four-dimensional. We're going to do this huge dramatic entrance for you where you burst out of a coffin. Cute, right? And the coffin opener is the perfect amount of slutty, trust me.
Ah, perfect. I couldn't do with a non-slutty coffin.
Oh, and you're not going to believe the guest list. All the basics, sure, but we have some huge guests on here. I did not realize you had this kind of pull, darling.
Darling.
keep it on the down low, but we've got several prominent ghosts coming, both Addison and Tesla, so things should get interesting. But still, I feel like something's missing. I think we need a big, mind-blowing VIP surprise guest.
Magnificent.
Someone who can show up halfway through the party, uninvited, and have a poetic final embrace with you. A real moment, you know. Does anyone come to mind? Maybe a long-lost twin from whom you were separated at birth and have never actually met?
Milo's right. You definitely need a kick-ass special guest for your party. You don't have any long-lost twins that you know about. But hey, thank you for the subscription.
I saved one just subscribed.
Wow. Nice.
Wow. Thank you. But you do know the perfect VIP to invite.
The obstetrician who was there for your birth. She ushered you into this world, and now she'll usher you out. This party is all about you, so summon alternate versions of yourself from other timelines. It'll be poetic and awesome, like when Beyoncé looks in a mirror.
Also, hi Lonalo.
Hi Mari.
Hashtag winning.
Good call. Multiverse selves are such a thing right now. Let's do it, boo.
You and Milo finish your pedicures, then go ask Joy to perform a summoning ritual of your alternate selves from other timelines. Joy says she can do the ritual, but it's super difficult, dangerous, and it'll cost her some of her life force. You and Milo assure her this is a matter of life and death. She's a competent ass witch, so of course she rips open a huge multiverse portal. It's purple, pulsing, and she yanks like 8 different versions of you out of that thing.
Oh, this is absolutely precious. It's a rainbow.
You gather around your alternate selves and give them the lowdown. They're here to be your party guests as you face your own impending death. That makes perfect sense, says one of the... You know, in my universe, I actually saved the world from 2 separate nuclear apocalypses. But I never had the true strength to face my own mortality. You're so brave. Totally, says another version of you. You're the most heroic one of us, soon to be dead. Hip hip hooray!
I never thought about it before, but I suppose you are pretty heroic. And you're naturally popular, which is even more important.
Your multiverse selves all agree to chill out in this universe until the party. You'll get to know them in a bit, and the best one by far is Centaur. He is exactly like you, except he comes from a universe where everyone is centaurs. Everybody here is bipedal. God, what a mind trip. Hey, Milo and Original. Want to take a ride? Nay, says Centaur.
Hashtag winning.
A centaur ride with odds. Oh, that's completely on brand. I'm in.
You and Milo hop onto the Centaur version of you. The 3 of you go for a super romantic ride. The wind blows through your hair. We're happy to be alive. And if you're being honest, you're super turned on by this whole multiverse Milo experience. You gain +3 fun, along with fun new fetish.
Alright. Where have I not been yet?
Good question.
I haven't been to the beach. I haven't been to the beach.
Go to the beach each? You
Or have I? I don't remember.
I'm not sure now. I think not. You head to the lake to get your tan on, but as soon as you get there, it starts to rain. Most of the beachgoers leave, but no, you will enjoy a fun lake day, damn it. You had a really rough morning and you won't let anything else stop you from gaining fun. You aggressively splash in the lake and laugh as loudly as you can, hoping the clouds will give up on trying to ruin your day. Instead, the lake gets struck by lightning. When you wake up from the electrocution coma, you're on shore, the sun is shining, and you have a cool new facial twitch. You win! You gain 2 fun. You break up from the group a little early to attend the CPR class at the lifeguard check. You'd never miss a CPR class because you're a creep. Luckily for you.
I like
Go ahead.
how the game canonized that I'm just a fucking creepo.
Yeah, indeed. All because you traded that shirt for a gun and everything. Accurate.
Also,
Oof.
I really want Joy's bathing suit.
Oh yeah. She has like so many good outfits.
Yeah.
That she's the thick god mommy we all deserve. Luckily for you, she's thick, yeah, indeed, thick with 4 C's. She's perfect. Luckily for you, 2 of your smoking hot campmates are already there when you arrive. Damien doesn't seem happy about it though.
I need to get in character.
Lame.
What the hell is this, Joy? You said you'd teach me water magic today. No I didn't. You said it with that stupid sock puppet you made of me while doing a frankly offensive impression of my voice. Damn, that always works on Scott. I'm just imagining it right now.
Huh?
Like Davey walks up to Scott with a hand puppet, and the puppet's like, "Oh, I'm Scott. I will let David ride on my back." And then Scott is like, "Oh my god, I really said that, didn't I?"
That's some setty ass level of behavior.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Why are we at the stupid
That
class?
was magic.
Because saving lives is true magic, Damien. Wait, like, actual magic? If I say yes, will you shut up and take the class? For sure.
Always the same with you.
Then yes, we are learning actual magic.
Damien is back, bitches!
Fuck yeah! I'm gonna use it to kill people!
Lifeguards on duty.
Damn. What's up, guys? Welcome to our super chill CPR class. I'm Wanda. This is Stu.
You again?
We know your names. We've been going around school we've been going to school together for years.
Mind blown.
Oh, phew, that's a relief. I was like 90% sure those were our names. But you can never be too sure, you know.
Anyway, I hope you dudes are ready to kick back, throw some tunes, and remind us how to do CPR because we totally forgot. Wait, you want us to teach you CPR? But you're the teachers!
Look, we don't really believe in rigid hierarchies, okay? Student, teacher, what's the difference?
What are you talking about?
I mean, we totally remember some of how to do CPR, we just don't remember what the first step is. Like at all.
Lame.
What? This is bullshit! I'm never gonna learn magic at this rate!
And you're never gonna get to the part where you put your lips on other people's lips. Come on, say something. What's the first step for performing proper CPR? Is it before performing CPR, always check your mouth to make sure it's not busy eating some delicious fun? Or just remember the acronym CPR. Cry, pray, recruit someone who actually knows CPR.
I like pasta.
Fast! Ooh, pasta's fun.
Are you sure, dude? I swear you watched an instructional video with mouth-to-mouth pasta passing was emphasized.
Yeah, I don't really remember that. That's why we swapped out our life preservers for a barrel full of spaghetti. I didn't know.
I don't know. This instructional video, were either of the participants, drowning? Oh, you know what? I don't think they were. Must have been really effective CPR.
Ugh.
And in this videos, were the participants dogs by any chance?
Oh my fuck.
Oh my god, they totally were. You must have watched the same video. I knew it.
Yeah, that was The Lady and the Tramp. You watched The Lady and the Tramp and thought it was a video about how to do CPR.
Relatable.
Bruh moment.
It's not? But Disney movies are the source of so many valuable life lessons. Like, always believe in yourself, and Alice in Wonderland is a fucked up movie.
It's just a fucked up movie. It's also a fucked up story if you know about the writer, but Plus, it just makes sense, you know? After all, pasta is life, and life is what we're trying to save when we do CPR.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when it gets late at night, I'll be watching TV and suddenly I think, man, if I don't get some lasagna in me, I will literally die.
And who's to say the people drowning in the lake don't feel the same way? Maybe that's why they're drowning.
Whoa.
It's like a cry for help, but instead of help, it's pasta.
That's deep, Stu. So anyway, yeah, that's why we always regurgitate pasta into people's mouth while we're giving them CPR.
I think I just solved the mystery behind the extremely high number of drowning deaths at camp this year. Oh yeah, definitely. It's all their fault and it has nothing to do with me for sure.
Damien casually stops drowning three dudes, hoping nobody noticed.
But you're saying almost shouldn't be full of pasta when put your mouth to mouth? This is revolutionary. You should be teaching this class, Tatters.
So teach a class you do. You insist everyone skips straight to mouth touching, so you can all practice proper lip positioning. It's a little more clinical than you expected and not nearly as hot. But just being this close to your crushes gains you 2 charm and +1 smart. The gains of your crushes. Ooh,
Everybody
color
choose
again.
a color.
I'm going purple.
I'm going white.
You're in the lake having a good time when the lifeguard starts waving a flag. Player order is decided on how worried you've been. Saw a flag of the chosen color.
God damn it, you win.
What does a purple flag even mean?
Like, white means, oh, it's chill time. That's cool. And then he gets out the purple flag and you're like, oh no. Oh no, it's really happening.
I don't know what's happening, but it's happening. Oh,
It sure is.
Oh shit, it's the purple flag.
Let's go.
I've been upping too much all stats and charm. Today at the Camp Dome, the game is Charades Extreme. It's just regular charades, but apparently they love to stick extreme onto any classic game. It's your turn, and you get third times the charm. Third is easy to convey just by using your fingers. But charm is harder. To get your team to guess it right, you act as if you were more charming than you really are. You manage to do that, gain 2 charm by playing that role, and bring your team to victory. Hooray! You meet up with Milo for an intense session of jazz appreciation, but your emotional moment is ruined by a big stupid jerk. Appreciating jazz, I see! Well, when I'm through with this camp, the only music you'll be appreciating is a soft rock cover of Achy Breaky Heart on endless repeats!
You mean you're going to turn Camp Spooky into a dad's house?
You wish you were that lucky, but I'm an evil CEO after all. So I'm here to buy up Camp Spooky and turn it into a shopping mall!
Really? How do you get to be so wealthy with so little business sense? No one goes into shopping malls anymore.
Oh yeah, hotshot? Well then where do teens go out? Go to hang out with their friends?
The internet.
Twitch. Okay, but where do brands hawk their latest wares?
The internet.
Fine, but where, I ask you, do people buy useless gadgets they neither need nor truly want in order to stave off the boredom of their empty lives?
The Scarmall catalog. Also the internet.
Curse this internet! It's got me at every turn! Unless...
I like the way you think.
Yes, that's it! I'll buy the internet and build a shopping mall on it. Just have to make a few calls.
Hashtag fail.
Do you ever know how the internet works? It's not an object you can buy. And is that a car phone? Attached to a sports car you didn't drive here?
I have some malls
Done.
to build.
Turns out the Vanderbilts were looking to sell the internet after all. Too many peasants, they said. Look at it's time to ruin it with business! True to his words, the CEO soon makes the internet even more of a consumerist wasteland than it was before. Also, he installs an Annie's pretzel somehow.
No, my beloved internet. How will I feel authentically connect? How will I How will followers authentically connect with my brand when the internet is polluted with all these brands? I didn't want to have to do this, but there's a second secret internet I happen to know about. Ordinarily, only influencers are allowed, but this is an emergency. If we could just transfer everyone else to the internet, then we'd all be free from this madman's machinations. But how will we convince everyone to jump ship? Spread a rumor that the current internet has reached expiration date and will soon start to smell bad. Or, the internet is too fast nowadays. Make the new internet slower so people can really savor it.
I'm going for a smelly internet.
Don't be so toxic.
Oh yes, it's charming! Woohoo!
But is that true? Lying is a bad look, you know.
It's true, you assure them. Haven't they noticed the signs?
Well, when food goes rotten and starts to smell bad, take on an unappetizing color and make an increasing number of racist comments. Oh wow, you're right.
Not only that, you point out, take a look at these memes from 15 years ago.
Yes, that's so stale. I hope no one's contracted food poisoning from consuming this expired content. Do you think all of the fake news, concern trolling, shitposting, and Twitter polls are symptoms of this spoilage too?
Oh no, this started as another one of your dumb lies, but could it be that the internet has been rotten for a long time now?
I used to complain whenever the internet would freeze on my computer, but now I almost wish it had stayed frozen. Maybe it wouldn't be spoiled now. Speaking of which, I will make sure the internet doesn't experience the same fate.
The same way you prevent any spoilage, you tell them, keep it cool, wash your hands before using, and if all else fails, preserve with plenty of salt.
Sorry, not sorry.
Ah, salt, the spice of life. We'll have to make sure to recruit the League of Legends players first thing.
Once you disseminate your information, everyone is happy to switch over to your new internet, especially since the old internet really has started to smell like old beef.
Your little shenanigans.
Gasses!
cost
Once
me
again,
millions
a band of
dollars.
wily young adults have left me with nothing but a pile of spoiled garbage and a desire for revenge.
This isn't
But
over.
I'll be back! You haven't heard the last of Mr. Babas!
Who was that? I feel like I talked to him earlier, but he wasn't relevant to my brand, so I forgot.
You did too. You're too busy enjoying the new internet. You'll miss how dang the memes used to be, but the hot takes are especially hot today. You gain two charm and one smart.
Today will be a camp-tastic day.
Time to go.
To the spooky house. That day you find a mirror in the haunted manor, but instead of showing your reflection, it shows you an exaggerated evil version of yourself.
That's interesting. I'm just picturing that. What's evil? What's evil Siska?
Evil Siska. Evil Siska is like, what if I was to make money for corporations? Evil you says, you will never surmount your insecurities. Look at how perfect I am and look how flawed you are. Nobody will ever love you. Damn. Corporate. I think this evil Siska is even worse than corporate Siska. This is self-doubt Siska. I hate this Siska already. Counterpoint. Many of your perceived flaws are totally fabricated by greedy companies looking to make a profit by promising to fix things you literally can't control. Ah, corporate Siska is back. As soon as you say that, evil you shrieks bloody murder and disappears. Nice! You gain 2 boldness because you're amazing, just the way you are.
Perfect.
You follow the unmistakable sense of adventure into a dimly lit corner of the mansion and discover...
Which, please.
Which, please? That's funny. I'm just saying, speaking from experience, that it's bad form to slaughter a demon without first giving him a chance to change his ways, join your team, become your hot demon lover.
Get good.
And I'm just saying that you don't collect XP from talking your way out of combat encounters!
I've gotten all kinds of experience from talking my way out of combat encounters, if you catch my meaning.
Like what? More boring conversations to skip through!
How do you skip through a conversation?
I find that if I punch someone in the neck while they're talking, they usually stop and we can skip to fighting. It's a great speedrunning strat.
Look, I respect your approach to adventuring and the fearless way you interact with cursed artifacts,
Stop.
but it takes more than unbridled violence to be a true protagonist.
And I respect you both as a strong, independent woman with a wicked fashion sense and someone who managed to make an all-caster party work without a tank.
Ugh, I can't carry
But you
this one.
wouldn't last 10 seconds against the tide of demons I fight. This is why we milestone leveling. Ooh, the hot takes. Okay, the take is not so hot apparently anymore. Everyone's agreed on milestone leveling. So I think you need to progress.
Enough of this.
I wouldn't die. Sounds like the only way to settle this argument is by putting our claims to the test. I'll summon a demon, we'll both fight it, and we'll see whose strategy is superior.
Hold on to your wand there, Sabrina. If you're the one summoning the demon, what's to stop you from summoning one that's more vulnerable to your approach?
DJ Hex up in the
Oh,
pipes!
I can summon a demon, Ravi. All I need is like 2 of your vertebrae. 3 tops. How about I find someone else?
Fine. We have an impartial third party summon a demon we can both fight. An impartial party such as... You! Tatters, you know how to draw a summoning sigil, right? It's first year material at spooky high, so only a huge idiot wouldn't be able to.
Crap, you spent most of that class drawing porn in your notebook instead of drawing sigils, so it looks like it's time to bullshit. But like, how hard can it really be, right? Sigils are basically drawings, right? So just draw a demon. You're great at drawing hot demons. Or draw every sigil you know. A smiley face, Batman logo, and the tiny dude from the walk symbol on traffic lights.
Interesting.
You borrow Joe's
gonna-
summoning chalk. Go ahead.
I'm gonna draw a hot demon, I guess.
Yes, it's time for tiefling art. You borrow Joy's summoning chalk and do what you do best. So when your smoking hot demon is complete. And you even make sure to add the appropriate hashtags.
Huh?
That's a picture of a demon. You just drew a picture.
Not just a picture, a very, very hot picture. Why is the demon showing us acid winking over his shoulder? It's distracting.
Typical.
Also, totally not a summoning sigil. I guess you didn't pay attention in class after all. We'll just have to...
Wait, does anyone smell that? It smells like brimstone and hair products. The room fills with glowing red smoke, and when it fades, a devastatingly hot demon is standing over your sigil, checking his phone. What's up, sluts? He grins. I got a notification that someone was using the hashtag hot demon hashtag, and I had to come check it out. He examines your drawing, which actually bears a striking resemblance to him. He says. Should have made the eyebrows a little bit thicker, and like 20% hotter. Other than that, it seems pretty accurate.
You would make an interesting love interest.
Oh, I don't know. No two-dimensional drawing could ever do justice to those very three-dimensional muscles.
That's nice of you to say, says the demon. Hopefully. Maybe when I lay waste to this entire mortal plane, you can be my... Hold on. I just noting a glaring inaccuracy in this drawing. There's a knife stepped in its back. I don't have a knife stepped in my... Ah!
Take that, sucker.
You do now, sucker! Thank you, says the demon, coughing up black blood as he falls to the ground. Now it's much more accurate.
I underestimated you.
Okay, I have to admit that stabbing was extremely well choreographed. I'm impressed.
And I'm impressed at how you used your raw sexuality to distract him so I could sneak up behind. Normally I have to stab demons in the front.
Yeah, that was my plan all along.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
I help too. What? How?
What? Ow!
How?
You got
By not
pegged.
cursing you with smallpox right before you stab that guy. I'm a real team player. Yep, looks like you're really great at working together. So great in fact that you managed to gain 2 charm and 1 creativity. Before we trade places, maybe a quick break so I can go to the toilet? Thank
Yeah,
you.
definitely.
Bye. Bye. Good. We're back. We've returned. And now we must choose an object. I choose the powerful pencil.
I choose nail polish.
Right. Nail polish versus pencil in a battle of based on the likelihood that the chosen object will no longer be relevant to society in 100 years. Okay, yeah. Mine is totally not gonna be as relevant as yours, I think.
God damn it! You win again, Edman.
Ah, are we only halfway the game? Damn.
Do we have cushions for the
You selected the
logs, or-
90 minutes version, and they calculate those times based on you not reading everything dramatically.
Whoopsie.
Like, Ronnie and I played a 60-minute game, and it took us 2.5 hours.
Oh wow.
That's why I said. That's why earlier I said, let's do an all-nighter because we're gonna be up for a while.
I did not notice. After a long day of relentless horniness, you head to the campfire to relax. You find Milo, Aravi, and Hex all gathered around a tray of delicious-looking cheese.
Hello, darling.
Oh, perfect. Come to join our trace. Come to join our tasting. We need a fourth. Anyway, I was saying, I recommend that you begin with the 10,000 day aged Gouda. I know you don't often see a Gouda as starting cheese, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Next, we'll have the aged washed rind cow's cheese. This one has a flirtiness that really puts the wind in my sails, if you know what I mean.
I wasn't happy with how I did the voice there before, so I'm thinking about doing another voice.
I'm just getting so distracted by what the fuck Milo is saying. I'm like, I forget what my voice was for now. I'm like, wait, what? Maybe what?
I know what you mean. You mean that the cheese tastes good. God, I'm smart.
Honestly, you should finish with the raw milk goat blue. Fair warning, it's funky. I recommend pairing the apple brandy with the finish.
Aravi slams a chunk of Gouda into her mouth. As she's chewing, some numbers appear over her head. We go for 2 health, +6 agility boost.
My inspiration for this platter came from the groundbreaking work going on in southern cheesery right now. You notice that there's a certain lighter, airy quality to the finish.
Wait a minute with the fucking adjectives! Milo, I'm confused. Who's winning?
I can't believe I have to explain this to you, Aravi, but cheese tasting is not a competition. Nobody's winning. Just like any other magical moment in life, you don't look up at the moon to get points. You do it because it fills your soul with the fragility of the universe.
This isn't possible.
Nah, I look at the moon to increase my wisdom stat. Literally everything is a competition. Everything.
You're wrong, little gremlin. What about flower smelling?
A competition for who can inhale the most pollen.
Wine tasting?
A competition of who can be the most pretentious asshole.
You reap what you sow.
Aravi, I'm concerned that this relentless focus on winning is robbing you of the ability to enjoy the ephemeral nature of existence.
Muted?
Nice try, you Willy Reaper, but I'm not letting my guard down. What is this? A clever tactic common to the professionals' cheese sport scene? Please, you guys, I just want to eat the cheese. You do too, but not as badly as you want to impress one of your 2 embattled friends. Quickly, choose a side.
Arabi, cheese tasting isn't a competitive game. It's a cooperative one. It's all of us versus the cheese, and we have to win by having a great time together. Arabi, Milo's trying to fool you. The winner is whoever eats the most cheese in 10 seconds. Hurry up.
Nah, like, it's us versus the cheese. You tell Aravi that cheese tasting is a co-op game and that cheese is your team's opponent. You all win by enjoying the cheeses to their fullest. Oh, finally! Someone makes sense around here. But wait! If it's co-op, what are the rules? Am I the tank or the healer? Our points awarded. Who's judging this thing? How much XP do I get for winning? Is it shared across the team or proportional to damage inflicted to the chaser player?
Well, clearly you're the damage dealer, which means you deal deliciousness. We'll be counting on you to enjoy cheese especially hard.
Pass me the ketchup.
Yeah, and I'm the healer, which means you get maximum points by giving me bites of your cheese.
I did that. I just did that because back in ESO we didn't call them DPS, we called them DDs, as in damage dealers, and now I just...
So they deal
I
deliciousness.
realized.
The D in D stands for deliciousness. With Aravi sufficiently motivated, the four of you dive into the cheese. Good god, these are delicious. Who knew that weird old milk could be so good?
Cool Ranch Doritos.
Milo, I have to say, this Gorgonzola is really next level. That's like Doritos level good, man.
Glad you enjoy it, my funny little curse. I do think this is one of my finest platters yet.
Yeah, I'm so into this cheese, I'm loving the shit out of it!
Hashtag winning.
Wow, well, that's great, Aravi. Enthusiasm is the fermented citrus pepper paste of life.
I'm chewing the hell out of this Gorgonzola! I'm gonna fucking crush it so hard having fun! You all managed to have a great time, and Aravi seems to be super pleased with her final score.
I'm gonna go grind.
Sweet! Now that I've conquered cheese tasting, I've gotta move on to the next XP grind. See you 2 dummies later! Aravi leaves, while Hex takes a satisfying post-cheese nap on her shoulder.
Well, now that she's gone, shall we get started on the superior cheese platter?
Milo pulls out a second cheese platter which somehow looks even more delicious. Like, seriously insane. You could easily fuck these cheeses.
You're killing it.
I saved this platter for the winner of the cheese tasting, and I think that's you.
You and Milo split the cheese platter just between the two of you. You even share a single hunk of camembert, which is basically an indirect kiss. Nice.
Ooh, ghost story! Ghost story!
Ghost story, ghost story?
Ghost
My
story.
kinda wants to hear a ghost story. I kinda want to tell another rumor.
Hello there, Tethers! I have just heard the most interesting gossip. Would you like to hear it? You could take it or leave it. You're really just here to relax by the fire. I'll accept your silence as is. You'll never believe what I deserved. Our fellow campmate, Aravi Mishra, seemingly innocent and endearing, actually moonlights as a monster slayer. She slaughters monsters through the night, just for fun. What do you think of that? You think... no shit?
Shoot! Shoot!
Oh, you think you could do better? Why don't you tell me a gossip you've learned in the past 24 hours if you're so good at it? Please? Yeah, you figured this was all just a bit by Moss to get you to tell him some gossip. Luckily not going to disappoint. What's the gossip about? Are you gonna try to gossip yourself? Alright. It's your edible underwear and your hentai addiction. And the hell of that person named...
Now, that's a tricky one.
Parker Thatcher? Sinead O'Connor. Oh, is that?
Rest in peace, Sinead.
Holy smokes, I never would have believed it. This blows my Aravi Slayer revelation out of the water. I can't wait to tell everyone about this insane double life people at Camp Spooky appears to be living. The cellar reception out here is total ass, so everyone's bored enough to spread your rumor out fairly quickly.
Hey, have you heard these news about Tatters? No? Well then, get ready to have your shit rocked. Last week when Tatters was in line at Starbucks, she just so happened to see the famous celebrity Sinead O'Connor waiting for the drink nearby. Being the giant fan that she is, Tatters immediately went to say hello. Apparently Sinead O'Connor was impressed with Tatters' outfit, especially her edible underwear. Then Tatters asked Sinead O'Connor about the rumors surrounding their hentai addiction. Sinead was very offended by that, and they immediately blocked Tatters on Twitter. Heather's life has never been the same since. Isn't that wild? I will remember that the next time you talk to her.
Dennis may not have actually met Sinead O'Connor, but everyone who meets Dennis after hearing this gonna know that she lost for charm. Aww!
Damn,
That sucks.
that was funny though.
Okay, I'm choosing giraffe as an animal.
You're going giraffe again, huh?
I'm choosing giraffe again.
I'm going cock.
Player already decided on how plausible it would be for you to convince a pack of those animals to make you their pack leader.
I think cocks win. Giraffes
Yeah.
are pretty stubborn.
Indeed. It could easily be the top cock.
You just gotta be the top cock.
Also, good job, Danny, with the NPC portrait.
Can't wait to look at it.
Indeed. I'm wondering how many are left to do at this point. I hope not too many anymore. While you're hiking through the woods, you accidentally step on a pile of leaves covering a massive hole. It was a trap. An evil goblin hunter. It is a goblin who hunts or someone who hunts goblins. You'll never know. Appears. They were the one who put the trap in there. This is it. You're done. You get ready to embrace death. But a goblin hunter only sets a trap to get someone to help them to do their math homework. They'll only let you leave if you help them. You don't have any other option here. It's a bit boring, but you actually learn some useful calculus. You gain 2 smarts. Afterwards, you're hiking with Joy, Dahlia, and Milo. Joy and Milo are trying to have a very insightful conversation about the practical value of tragic literature.
This is going to be all me.
Yeah, indeed, this is all you.
These are all me-coded characters.
Yep. On the left you have Fran, the middle you have Fran, and on the right you have Fran.
No, on the left you have Franny, on the right you have Siska, and in the middle you have Francis.
Exactly.
Okay, Dahlia, what are you eating? I thought I told you that chewing on the bones of your enemies is a choking hazard. I'm not choking on anything! I'm eating these berries I found a few minutes ago. They were so colorful and bright and full of possibilities.
I love Dobby Mommy. The good choice, Ice.
Incredible. The thirsting in chat today. And anytime Ice comes to one of these streams is like, ah, yes. I like all of them.
Yes. All of these, please.
Much like your future, darling. Wink. Wait, how do you know those berries aren't poisonous? Yes, I don't. Well, the only way to know for sure would be to eat all of them to see if I get poisoned.
God, they're all hot.
That is literally the worst method I can think of to solve this. Milo, back me up
What
here.
doesn't kill you makes
But I
you
like Dahlia's
stronger.
go-getter attitude. You miss 100% of those shots you don't
Always
take.
the same with you.
You're both helpless. I guess I'll just save the day again. Off the clock, might I add. Hey, the real prophet is knowing you did the right thing. Just let me. I should know if these are poisonous either.
I've only
Well, this is awkward.
So Denny say
Yeah.
only got 4 done so far, and there's 3 more for the palace before I go on to the next area. NPCs and enemies. Oh my god, that's so many characters to do.
Well, there's no deadline for you, Danny, so don't worry.
Indeed, there's no deadline.
Just try to have fun in the creative process and whatnot. Does anyone have any ideas now to identify these?
Oh,
you're
yeah,
raising
raise
her
your
hand.
hand.
Sorry.
Ugh.
Besides eating them,
Milo raises their hand.
Enough of this.
or doing an Instagram poll.
Everyone puts their hands down. Look like it's all up to you now. Do you have any ideas?
Also, note how they stopped erasing brand names for the second game. Because in the first game, they were all like different names. Like it was Twitter and Momentgram and whatever.
And now it's just straight up the original names.
Yep.
Find some besotted lovers in the woods and tragically murder one of them. If the other one tries to eat your berries, they're definitely poisons. Check the berries Yelp reviews.
Seriously?
Are you for sure? I don't feel super comfortable just murdering some random innocent stranger in the woods.
Nah, Joy doesn't understand. Besotted lovers are the worst. You follow the sounds of melodramatic keening to a nearby clearing where a man and a woman lie in the grass. Ah, me, sighs the woman while shedding a glittering tear. I know not why I love you, for our love can never be, and yet I am enticed by you so. And I you, says the man. Ah, dear love, why art thou yet so fair? Our love defies logic, it defies the very stars.
Benny says they hope that they might be done in 5 months of working on it.
At the same time, I know my headaches might get in the way.
Yep.
Fuck those headaches.
Every morning, Danny wakes up and the gods come down and take a sledgehammer to the head.
The gods were like, too powerful, we need to nerf this. It defies the notion that we should progress as individuals rather than remaining in this all-consuming doomed romance until we die of broken hearts or unplanned pregnancies. And yet it promises to end in tragedy. We mustn't be. But we mustn't. And yet we mustn't. But...
Okay, you were right. These two suck. But once to be honest...
Dahlia throws a rock at the dude's head. It hits his temple perfectly and he crumples to the ground. No! Cries the woman. My life, my love, my entire world, the thing I was using to prove to my father I didn't need a good coach is dead! Where will I find purpose and fulfillment now? I can't go on! But what shall I do?
Ah, shit! I'm all out of rocks. Guess I could try throwing my snacks.
Yes, the gods have bestowed one final gift upon our doomed love. Poisonous fruits. I shall expire, just like the fruit in my loin, once I watched you perish, my dear.
Oh, man.
Hey, what the hell? We weren't supposed to eat all of them, you little... She's dead too. Well, at least they died. They're doing what they loved. Each other. Nice.
Nice.
I'll just snatch the souls up real quick and...
Ha! Cries the man sitting up suddenly. She passed the test. That's so great. She really loved me after all.
Wait, you weren't even fucking dead?
Nope. I was testing to see if she was truly in love with me. Everyone knows you have to haul out for the woman who becomes so enamored with you that she die alongside you if... Another rock hits him in the temple. This time it passes clean into his skull.
Have no fear.
Yes, the battle is won! I might not have killed you the first time, but Dahlia never fails.
Yeah, good for Dahlia. This experience has given all of you a good poison identification education. Coach will be so proud. You gain 2 smarts and 1 boldness. Hey, to be fair, they usually wait a bit before burning me with a headache. That's so nice of the gods. Like, just give you a little getting used to it. The day you venture into the haunted manor. Everything is going fine and you're reassured how brave you are. When suddenly a ghost, or is it just someone wearing a blanket with 2 holes, so hard to tell the difference, appears and whispers in your ear.
That's a very fun reference to the first game.
Yeah, give it get another one. Remember one day you will be long gone and no one will remember you. All the struggle you endure to become a better version of yourself, both personally and professionally, will eventually mean nothing. The ghost leaves while you take all that in, gaining 2 boldness in the process. Later, Damien and Milo are helping you make the worst fire instant pose, the most fire instant pose of all time. Damien did your hair and makeup, and Milo's posed you elegantly in front of like 80 ghosts.
Aesthetics on point.
This shot is everything. The light is refracting through the ghost exactly as I planned. Now, just try to look like you care a little less, Now that I fixed him up, he looks kinda good. Guess not so much of a dog after all.
Suddenly the door bursts open. You see a tall, lanky masked man. He's got a knife and the gleam of murder in his eyes. Oh-ho. Teens, prepare to die because I'm gonna kill you. You can run if you want, but it makes it way less fun for me if you do that.
Ah, no, it's the... Wait, what the fuck is your name again? Yes, I'm realizing now I don't remember his name either. Can you enlighten us before you murder us, darling?
You guy, what the hell? It's me, Jerry, the serial killer Jerry that stabs horny teens in their wild old house, in this weird old house. That Jerry,
Go
remember?
home, loser.
Dude, your name is Jerry? That's the least intimidating serial killer name I've ever heard. What are you gonna do, poke me with a toothpick? Damon's right. Jerry is a depressing name. It doesn't provoke fear. It's not memorable. Jerry dear, your name is a key pillar of your whole serial killer brand.
God.
Okay, time out for killing. Are you serious? Because I have kinda noticed that people don't always take me seriously when I kill them. Maybe they're just too scared of my name.
Fucking duh, dude! Nobody was scared of Richard, the guy who stabs nurses and loves crabs. Until the guy who changed his name to Trashback Torso Pater. Don't let Daniel worry you, Jerry. We'll help you rebrand. It's what we do. How about this? The Silken-Handed San Antonio Slayer. Classy, no?
Blood.
Whoa, that's an awesome serial killer name. Only problem is I'm not from Texas. What if you went like something super classic like the Butcher of Baby Blood?
Nah. You kill more teens than babies, right? And you're super weird about sex stuff? Wait, holy chest, I just figured it out. How about the Kansai Ball Ripper? Damien, that's absolutely inspired. But I just checked and apparently someone already has the handle Campsite Ball Ripper. Guess that name's taken?
I fucking hate the Campsite Ball Ripper. That guy's my #1 serial killer rival. He always ripping everybody balls off before I can stab him. Fuck, it's so hard. Should I just quit, you guys? Oh no. Jerry is so discouraged he's ready to quit serial killing. You hate seeing people give up on their dreams. Come up with the perfect serial killer nickname for Jerry.
Jerry, the alleged murderer, or renowned Austrian symbolist murderer Gustav Klimt.
What the hell? Yeah, I'm going for Gustav.
So you're telling me you should give up the name Jerry and go with Gustav Klimt? As in revolutionary symbolist painter also known for its frank eroticism? So classic.
Gustav Klimt rocks! His paintings are basically the inspiration for all my murders.
Yeah, Klimt is actually pretty metal. I've nodded to the kiss a few times. We should brainstorm some ways to make the Klimt reference more connected to your brand. To make the pun work, I think you should only stab people from now on.
Not the place for me. I love to stab people. Don't get me wrong, I'll miss choking people out with razor wire. I have a bare hands, but I can manage.
Trust me, Jerry. If you're trying to murder, stabbing works. 68% of the people in the face have died. Jerry, I just googled some Gustav Klimt quotes you can use to inspire your murders. Here's one. All art is erotic. Maybe you can think of your murders as erotic art.
That totally makes sense, you guys. My favorite Klimt quote is, "Truth is like fire. To tell the truth means to glow and burn." Can we use that somehow?
This is the first day of the rest
Of
of your
course!
life.
The quote is clearly about the way that death, by murder, is a form of truth. Oh, how poetic, Jerry. Or should I say, how poetic, Gustav.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Holy shit! We forgot the classic Gustav Klimt quote. Remember to always dismember the corpses of the dead before throwing them into the river. Oh my goodness, that's the most famous Gustav Klimt quote there is. This is the most compatible brand synergy I've ever witnessed.
Can I sharpen my
Just
knife?
blown away.
on
Thank you all
you?
so much. I've never really had people in my life who believed in me like this, you know?
Aw, I'm proud of you, you murderous little dunce. Now go off and kill some people. Make your Molly and your Damien proud.
I have some
Oh,
murdering to
son,
do.
ready to step up a murdering game? Watch out, innocent victims! Here comes Gustav Klimt, and he's got a big knife with your name on it. You all wave goodbye to Jerry, watching him ride off into the sunset and wishing him the best of luck with all his murders. It's a goddamn poignant, emotional.
Rad!
That crazy kid. He's got the dog in him. Takes after me. Thanks for giving him that nickname. Trust him to make him happy.
We should do a collab.
You really are good at nickname. Maybe we should get a nickname. Maybe we should nickname you the sexually attractive man.
I like it. Your new nickname is a hit around camp, and it's much better than your old nickname, Lunchable Farts. Your powerful new vibe gives you 2 fun and 1 boldness. An object. A dumb deck.
Monkey wrench.
Player order is decided based on which open the useful new Switch Army knife attachment. Yeah, definitely the monkey wrench.
Yep.
Brought my first aid kit, just in case.
Feature.
Stay at the camp dome, you play a game of tug of war. You see, tug of war is a harder game than it seems. It involves a lot of strategy, and there's a secret technique that everyone knows. It's you need to be strong. You mastered this technique years ago, and so you win. The audience is cheering and roaring in joy while you salute them victorious. They throw roses at you. They throw their underwear. Someone throws you +2 charm, which you happily take. You're taking a walk, which is your go-to excuse to get some good farts out. And you see Joy and Scott. Looks like they're wandering around with cameras and taking pictures.
Scott!
Scott is back! Oh, Scott is back! Yes!
Scott! My boy. Scott, I'm trying to get a good shot of the extremely dead possum over there, but I can't get the focus quite right. Any ideas?
Coach always says that you gotta stay focused the whole game, even if you think there might be a bone buried on the field. Does that help? You've gotten a sufficient amount of farts out for the time being, so you wander over and ask what these 2 holies are up to.
It's like I'm always eating onions or something.
Perpetually eating
Oh,
onions.
hi.
Scott and I are just taking pictures of for photography class. Photography keeps me slightly distracted from the constant, ever-ending stress of my world-saving duties.
And I love taking pictures. You know that feeling when someone puts your hand for being a good boy. If you take a picture, you can remember it forever instead of just 15 minutes.
Ugh.
What are you doing here, Tatters? You're not, by any chance, here to follow us around and try to get one of us to sleep with you?
You start nervously sweating and assure Joy that you're not here to increase your stats until one of them agrees to go. You're here because because you also love photography. Yeah, let's go with that. To prove it, you whip out your phone and show them all the pics you've taken of your semi-nude body. Wait, we're doing photography? That's a phone. Phones don't make pictures. Don't worry, it's an easy mistake to make. I get my camera confused with calculator all the time.
Look at his eyes. He's so sincere.
You show Scott that your phone can indeed take pictures. You open your camera app, snap a picture of his tail even though it's bagging a lot, and show it to him. Oh, a phone can take a picture, and it can also take a call? I didn't know that one thing could do 2 things.
Let's do it!
Pure disgusting. Tethers, you obviously some kind of photography expert. You gotta check out my technique and give me coach tips to impress my form. Scott shows you enjoy his picture taking technique, which is mostly pointing at shiny objects exceedingly and throwing his camera at them. You tell Scott that you've got a game-changing tip for him. He just needs to press the big black shiny shutter button on the camera. That'll up his game for sure.
Wait a second. Scott, have you not been pressing the shutter button? We've been out here for 3 hours. Goddess, no wonder you got an incomplete on your last assignment.
Ah!
Wait, so if you hit the big button, the camera actually takes the picture? Before I was just politely asking the camera to take it. My mind is blown.
Well, even I hate to admit, that was a pretty helpful piece of advice. I'm almost convinced you're not just here to sleep with one of us.
Almost.
So if you're really such a big fan of photography, surely you can give me some pointers too, right? I'd love to learn from your expertise.
Uh-oh, Joy's calling your bluff, and she's way less easy to impress than Scott. You'll have to convince her you're a real pro, or you'll, yet again, be exposed as super horny.
So Tadas, why don't you tell me? What's your biggest photography secret?
I cannot disclose photography's biggest secret, Joy. I betray photography's trust. Okay, so you knew about the button to take pictures, but what about this other secret button to take better pictures?
Enough of this.
Very funny. Since photography obviously didn't tell you anything, I think we can assume.
Photography told you its secrets? Are you serious, Tathers? I'm so bummed. I've been doing so much photography already. I thought that me and photography were already best buds.
It's okay, don't listen to her. You and photography are definitely good buds or whatever. You've been working really hard at it and it's getting somewhat better.
But photography's never even told me one secret or asked me to help it move apartments because I'm so strong. Damn, maybe photography doesn't see me as a good guy.
God, I promise you it's okay. Photography is just an abstract concept and not a real person with secrets and an apartment.
You are just saying the photography doesn't exist? That's impossible. If photography doesn't exist, then who steals the films in the camera and takes it to the North Pole and turns them into your pictures and sends them back to you? I'm so confused! My heart hurts! Scott runs away, claiming that he needs to dig a hole and put his dress inside.
Oh god, he's pretty upset. This is as bad as the time he almost found out the Easter Bunny isn't real.
Not suited for TV.
Taz, I know you sell whatever dumb shit you can and try to date me, but you could try not to be such a dick in the future.
Ouch. Joyce pisses you. Scott's heartbroken. And you forgot to call your mom yesterday and it was her birthday. You're such an idiot that you lose 2 palmas and 1 foot.
That's really funny.
You didn't call your mother. While hiking through the woods, you're approached by an NPC who has a quest for you. You can tell she's an NPC because she only says the same 4 things over and over and keeps doing the same idle thing. The NPC's quest is to deliver a very important scroll to her father. She makes it extremely clear that no one else is allowed to read it or terrible things will happen. You read it of course, it turns out the father's secret recipe to the perfect peach cobbler. Looks like her dad is never going to make that famed dessert in time for the NPC's family potluck because you eat the recipe scroll and gain 2 smarts. While Milo appears, your heart starts beating fast. Is this another one of your dreams about Milo baking you a loaf of bread in the French countryside?
Fancy meeting you here.
I've been looking around for you, and now here you are, in my clutches.
I've got a gig.
And now that I find you, want to do me a favor? I've got a real reaping gig today. I could use a helper.
80% certain this is the dream. You agree to help Milo. They lead to a fresh corpse with a soul waiting right above it. The soul looks like a dope blue ball.
Hello, hello.
Hi, I'm Death. My friends call me Milo. Let me be the first to say, congrats on shuffling off that pesky mortal coil.
I've been expecting you. I assume you're here to lead me to the afterlife. I died for a few minutes when I was a child, so I was somewhat familiar with the intake process.
Exactly. Oh, I love souls who have died before. They're refreshingly chill. I'm just here to ask you a few questions before we go. First, state your name, please.
I am Remedius Targaryak, commander of the Merking's Guard and knight of the Mer Realm. Praise be the Merking!
Uh-huh. And just to confirm that you're actually dead, How were you killed?
Prepare thyself. This is a terrifying story. I served many years of the Merking's council, but 'twas the Merking himself who killed me. One night, the Merking was attacked in his sleep. He survived, but became paranoid of his small council, thinking the attack was a coup. His paranoia led him to behead me, his most loyal knight. But the Merking was wrong. Just before my death, I discovered the attack was orchestrated by an ancient order who had altered many terrible acts across history. This foul order is known as the Masters. They execute their devious plan. They shout, Masters, Masters, Masters. But they spell it with a Z. Thus horrifying, we all believe. And I happen to know that the Masters had quite admirable derriere. Seriously, they were caked up to a ridiculous degree.
What?
Wow, that was a lot. I'm just going to check the Death by Courtly Intrigue High Fantasy box on the floor. Now that we've completed the identity and mortality checks, I see that you qualify to choose your afterlife destination. Congrats! Which afterlife would you like to be taken to?
Every moment is beautiful.
That infinite afterlife that you can choose from. So really the only limit here is your own imagination. Oh, it's so poetic. I love my job.
Oh, bother. I'm rather unsure. I enjoyed pudding, so maybe some kind of dairy, or rather, maybe an orgy. But that's cliché. Yeah, let me think for a moment.
I have a thing, so...
I realized that you are literally contemplating infinity here, but please hurry this up. I have a very strict posting schedule to get back to. My followers need consistency, babe.
Looks like Milo is getting impatient. You can tell because they just tweeted, I'm super impatient right now. Lol. Quick, suggest an afterlife destination for this soul.
A big farm upstate with plenty of room to run. If you've collected enough karma points, you can redeem them to get reincarnated, like as a sentient burrito or a K-pop star.
Oh, that's not reincarnation, you say? I don't think you mentioned that was an option.
I cannot believe you just brought up reincarnation. It's the most complicated option here. You have no idea how much harder you just made my reaping.
I'm going to need to know exactly how this works. How does one accrue karma points? Exactly how many do I have right now? However many I have, I should have more. The karma points from previous lives expire. If you care at all about customer service, I'm sure you'll let me test drive lives to see which one I prefer. But my biggest issue is the reincarnation options. I demand to be reincarnated as a sexy giraffe.
Why?
That's my business, Reaper. Don't make me ask for your manager. But obviously I want to make a love in the body of a sexy giraffe.
Okay, Boomer. The giraffe package is 1200 karma points. You only have 1000 karma points. I'm sorry, but you don't have enough points to reincarnate as a sexy giraffe.
That's not true.
God, I can't believe I just used objective numbers to communicate. This is the most aesthetically draining conversation I've ever had.
And this is the worst customer service I have received. I want to be a giraffe. I demand a discount.
Fine, if you want to be as sexy giraffe that badly, then I'm just going to take 200 karma points from... This whole thing is his fault anyway.
Milo snaps their fingers and the souls start fading into the halo of light. I'm so happy! It's something, John. I'm finally going to have a long-ass neck! I've never been so happy!
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, that whole thing was not a vibe. I'm leaving. Remind me to avoid spending time with in the future,
Milo takes off, clearly annoyed at you. You're sad that you upset them, and you've also that you've lost all those karma points. At this point, you'll be lucky to get reincarnated as a can of Pamplemousse Lacroix. Along with the karma points, you also lose 2 charm and smarts. Yeah, this is a big oof for me. This is a personally big something bad.
Something bad.
Stepping on the Lego block.
Genocide.
Improv a 30-second pitch for a product that could eliminate that bad thing forever.
Okay. Go vote!
Bike next.
I think I win.
Yeah. Although bike next is a good message.
Marshmallows, anyone?
I have to talk with my girl. I mean,
Oh!
it's very unlikely that she'll actually want to go to the thing with me, seeing as I'm kind of a creep.
You're a creep. You're a weird.
What the hell am I even doing here?
Milo and Joe are sitting close to the campfire. Joe is looking supremely annoyed while Milo shoves their phone in her face. This should be good.
Fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Tadders. I've just been showing Joy this delightful little quiz called Which Coven Member Are You? Do you want to give it a try?
Enough of this.
Do not humor them, Tadders. This quiz does no justice to the actual trials and tribulations my girls and I go through as Coven members. Oh, don't be so cranky. These questions are fun. Listen to this one. If you were a flavor of ice cream, which would you be?
Aesthetics on
Answer choices are
point.
black licorice, birthday cake, tiramisu, and vanilla. Well, I'm definitely a black licorice. So dark and mysterious, but so sweet. Licorice is salty? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
indeed, what the hell?
Oh, this is this American
It's not
licorice I've heard so much about.
the real licorice.
But what does ice cream have to do with the saving of the world? This is all bullshit. Who knows? Maybe we could have a frozen dessert emergency. We all scream for ice cream. Okay, last question. What's your idea of a perfect first date? I think I'll choose a long romantic walk on the beach. It's a classic for a reason. The results are in. Are you ready?
Ugh.
I don't care.
Hashtag slay.
Oh, I got Joy Johnson Jahima. Oh, that makes so much sense. I'm such a joy. What? No, wait. I'm Joy Johnson Jahima. There can be only one. The proof is in the pudding, darling. The pudding being magicquiz.com. You want to give it a try? You know what? Fine. I'll take your quiz to prove that that's dumb and unpredictable
This
and...
cannot be for
Wait,
real.
I got faith? Oh my god, that makes so much sense. You're a total faith. Not! I'm literally actually not! I'm literally actually Joy! Well, maybe physically, but in your soul you are a complete faith. You are lots of black, you like animals and saving the world, it makes perfect sense. Just because Faith and I have some overlapping personality traits doesn't mean we're the same.
Ouch. You probably step in and resolve this argument before Joe explodes everyone's eardrums. Is she a fate or not? Convince Milo this quiz is part of an evil plot to undermine the Coven through identity crisis. Because of this, it is officially problematic. Or teach Joy the importance of self-acceptance and help her to embrace her inner faith.
Okay, that was not bad.
Totally.
Oh, yes. Tadas is totally right and definitely not full of shit for once. Are you sure? A personality quiz seems like a far-fetched way to undermine the Coven. No, it's not. In fact, I suspected all along. I mean, just listen to some of these questions. Which Coven member do you most identify with? And also, what is her biggest exploitable weakness? Oh, I thought that one was pretty light-hearted, but on second read... Yeah, duh. And this one. If you were a member of the Coven, what would be the quickest way to defeat you? Answers are, with an axe, with a poisonous smoothie, with a pit full of witch-eating piranhas. Wait, wouldn't any piranha eat a witch? Are the palettes really that discerning?
What a plot twist.
Or the last option, with an ingenious, carefully crafted online quiz meant to sow seeds of doubt and unrest, causing rift within the group itself. Huh. Indeed. Who made this quiz anyway? Do you know anyone who goes by the alias Quizbird, Destroyer of Worlds and Friendships?
Typical.
Oh jeez, this is Quizbird saying, I thought we defeated the bastard in Season 2. Oh well. A hero's work is never done. Wow, I can't believe there's a bad guy whose special attack is making online quizzes. I didn't even know there was a market for that.
We should do a collab.
Don't worry, Joy. As a fellow Joy, I'll do my part and bring this evildoer down by putting him on blast all over my socials. He'll never quiz in this town again.
Bye.
Yeah, sure, you do that.
You know what you're doing, don't you?
Thanks, Taddis. You saw through Quizma's diabolical scheme and got Maya to leave me alone. You're good to have around.
Yeah, good for you. It's honestly pretty shocking that your PS statement helped anyway, but you're glad you helped Joy. Maybe you're a Joy yourself.
So close to sleep time?
Because now
so
I can't
far.
talk to my... I'm gonna talk to the little guy. Hi! Are you here to trust me with your juicy secrets? Well, not really. Osman doesn't really have a good track record with keeping the secrets you tell him to himself. What? That's ridiculous. I have kept my very existence a secret from humans for like ever. Bullshit. You Google Mothman sightings and you pull up at least a half dozen articles complete with grainy photographs. You can't prove that was me. Besides, I can't help if it's the shitty disposable camera loves me. Can't you please spare a nice semi-photogenic mod person his gossip? I promise I won't tell anyone that doesn't already deserve to know. How can you say no to those adorable glowing red eyes? Fuck it, it's time for some gossip. I'm gonna try to gossip myself. Ooh, yeah, I'm like... Condiment, yeah. Of course, samurai sauce.
Oh, my.
That was some great gossip. You've done me a kindness today. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to betray whatever promises I made to you and spread your gossip to the ends of the earth. Your gossip circles the campfire like a bad game of telephone, and the latest was you back again.
Beautiful night, right?
Hey, so, you know, right? Or Sexy Samurai Souls, as he is also commonly known. But have you ever wondered how he got that nickname? I was recently told myself. A few years ago, was dating this hot manicore. They were both super into each other and spent all day sexting them. The usual stuff. But alas, the tragedy was bound to happen, since the manicore's very alternative parents decided to name them Everyone, and that they went drunk as fuck mistakenly sent his last text to everyone.
Life is full of surprises.
It was a full picture of him fixing a thermostat with expertise and bravado while wearing only a romantic Victorian era wig and his underwear. The message and accompanying pic: can't wait to spice up your whole plate of lasagna with this samurai sauce.
Doesn't even match. Who puts condiment on lasagna?
And with that terror, his fate was sealed. Would be nowhere. It would be no more. Only sexy samurai sauce. For once, people respected each other's privacy. No one forwarded that message, and the accident is today long forgotten. But the nickname remains.
Food for thought.
Today, this piece of ancient gossip history resurfaces. And with it, may your opinion of shift forever.
Take care.
Anyway, I gotta go tell someone, and by someone I mean everyone, and by everyone I do not mean everyone. Old frame.
As a result of your rumor, sexy samurai sauce, I mean, gains 4 charm. Bring out your flasks. Yeah.
I'll take a gamble.
That weekend you visit your good pal Juan. He knows a thing or two about getting wasted. What voice did I do again? Bueno. Look who was here. I was just experimenting with these drinks here. I was about to throw them away, but I have a feeling you're reckless enough to give them a try, right? What about this one? Not to me. I'm feeling right. No one drink that, but the real question is, will you? I always mystery box because at this point, who knows what you drink? Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense, and you passed. The prize is the drink you chose. Oh, yeah. No idea if I got the recipe right. Wanna try it? Otherwise, you always have the mystery box. I'm drinking the Gamer Girl bathwater. Definitely, yeah. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose. Very curious what it's gonna give. During Spooky High, bees poured out of your mouth, remember?
I remember. It was during one of the interdimensional prince scenes where we were at a quiz. I don't know if you were there for that.
I don't think I was there.
I played a lot of Monster Prom.
Well, in Spooky Camps, the bees poured in. You actually just drank a bunch of bees! You sure did. It is so epic that from that day on, everyone knows you as Nicolas Cage.
Oh, now we're talking.
your name is also changed. Gamer Girl Bathwater. Some people find it cringy, but believe me, it's less cringy than the alternative Gamer Girl Bathwater. This one just infects your head with the inner music that's way more game.
I like straws.
This is the part where I leave before you puke all over me. Ciao.
Yeah.
A food. Okay.
I may have a little gremlin in my room.
Gremlin.
Ooh, very good, very good.
Die beiden Dings umgegangen. Die beiden Netzwerkfunktionen.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Mhm. Sehr schön. Ja. Okay. Everybody choose a food.
Beef bourguignon.
Come again.
Beef bourguignon.
It has to be something we both know, I think.
Oh. It's like it exists, but sure, I'll pick something else. Then I'll take pancakes.
I'll take lasagna.
Player is decided based on how likely you would be to eat the food in a survival scenario. With the caveat being it has been expired for 10 years. I think 10 years expired pancakes can't be that bad, right?
No, I don't think so either.
less bad than 10 years expired of what, lasagna?
Yeah, I mean, expired lasagna will just fucking kill you.
Indeed, it's indeed French beef stew.
Let's do this.
I wanna get my charm to 20. CF Camp though, the game is 7 minutes in Heaven Extreme. You volunteer yourself as tribute for your camp. You put on some lip balm, ready for some hot kissing. But it seems you got the rules wrong. In 7 minutes in Heaven Extreme, they straight up murder you and you need to stay in literal heaven for 7 minutes. They stab you repeatedly. You're sure you're going to hell. But no, heaven is beautiful. It's all you ever wanted. You want to stay, but they bring you back to life. You are cheered by your teammates, but you will never be the same after being taken from heaven. You do look more heavenly though, and that translates into tooth charm. Also, are we talking pancake box mix? I think if you have box mix that's never expiring, so that's even not possible then.
We're talking about ready-made pancakes.
Indeed, because box mix cannot expire, I believe. Oh, that's okay though. Jail is just a chalk square drawn on the ground, and given some of the weapons the other players are carrying, it's probably the safest place you can be. Milo and Calculus are already in jail. Maybe you can convince them to ditch this game and eat marshmallows or something. Hello, fellow inmate, what are you in for?
Hello, Internet.
Don't mind him. He's been like this since they put him in here. He's pretty good content. He's pretty good content.
Prison has changed me. Beep. Would you like to trade me some cigarettes in exchange for your fundamental dignity? Y/N. You share your ID. Re bailing on this dumb exercise and executing a marshmallow heist.
What? No. Can you imagine what it would do to my brand if I was caught cheating at a game?
Thanks for the penis.
Undermining laws of reality, subverting life and death, that's the kind of stuff my fathers expect. But cheating? No way.
As for me, friend, I have been on the inside so long, I do not think I can ever go back to society.
Besides, the real prison here is the prison of negative thinking, you know.
No, you don't know. Nor do you agree. But if your fellow prisoners insist that this is a real jail, just to orchestrate a real jailbreak.
Post on social media about your unjust imprisonment so the masses clamor for your freedom. Prison's all about who you know. You should get to know that dude Michael in the corner. He's been trapped here for 3 years, so you must know something.
Freebie. You compose an emotional narrative about how you've all been victimized by the sports industrial complex. Plus your fingers were crossed when you were tagged, so it doesn't count.
You reap what you sow.
Let me help. How about this for the last line? Though we are imprisoned in Chalk Jail, we are free in our hearts, but our hearts are also imprisoned in Chalk Jail.
May I chime in?
You have perfectly captured my struggle, friend Milo. Shall I artificially extend our social media reach? My second cousin is a Chinese botnet. Working together, the three of you managed to whip up a firestorm of outrage over your tragic plight. Soon your chalky jail is surrounded by protesters, weeping and tearing at their clothes, overwhelmed by the injustice of your situation. Fingers crossed, but at what cost? They chant. Several people go on hunger strikes. They pass out from hunger. It's only been an hour, but they're very committed. Milo, due to their intense media savvy, gets interviewed by a popular online publication.
Magnificent.
You know, I just think that we really need to focus. That what we really need to focus on here is all the people out there in Chalk Jails who aren't being talked about. This is about them.
Does that mean do you not want me to continue hyping your social media accounts in connection with this terrible indignity, friend Milo?
Huh?
What? No, keep doing that, obviously. How are we supposed to have an appreciable impact on the culture if I'm not famous?
Eventually, the masses of protesters will start to still reach a critical mass. The chairman of the National Capture the Flag Extreme Association issued a statement. The sport of Capture the Flag Extreme stands for teamwork, dignity, and cartoonish violence. Unjust imprisonment has no place in our organization. Effective immediately, I am abolishing Chalk Jail. Let all those wrongfully imprisoned run free!
Success achieved.
Hooray! We are free. I suppose I will not be needing the pruno I was brewing inside my chest cavity. Removing jail from the game permanently unbalances Capture the Flag Extreme, but let's be real, this is nowhere near the worst thing you've ever done. You gain 2 charm and 1 creativity.
Sweet!
Go Nicolas Cage, go!
It's my turn again, is it?
Yes. That day you happened to take the same Monster Scout class as Mamimi, the Oni girl.
Oh my god, I just noticed what happened.
What happened?
You drank the gamer girl juice and now we got like
The BP
8-bit music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You
I have the volume turned all the way down so I don't notice.
Okay, wow.
I can also imagine that now my character only ever says Nicolas Cage quotes.
I hope so. You didn't get good sleep last night, so you ask her if she has any of that weird energy drink that she lets you have once during high school.
I remember that.
Ooh,
I played a lot of Monster Prom.
She doesn't, but she does have some very strange smelling coffee that could help. Where does this girl even find these weird ass drinks? Not the bees! The coffee is delicious, but it comes with side effects. You gain an acquired fear of caterpillars and you grow 2 creativity in your hair.
Always believe in yourself.
So sell as many Monster Scout cookies as you can, kids. They're delicious, affordable, and each cookie technically contains a full serving of vegetables.
Fantastic!
Hell yes, Coach! We're going to annihilate the general public with our cookie-selling skills. We're going to sell so many Scout cookies that'll be scary and weird for everyone.
That's the spirit. Godspeed, Scouts.
Ugh. I joined the Scouts for the s'mores and the hot uniform, but cookie selling is not a vibe. Narratively, it's just an invitation for shenanigans.
Camp rival camp.
Well, if it isn't Dahlia Joy and Nicolas Cage from Camp Spooky, our most hated at school rivals.
Oh my goodness. Shenanigans already. See, this is what I was talking about. What the hell do you want? We don't have the time for camp rival bullshit. We got cookies to sell and badges to earn and victories to grasp.
You're not even worth my time.
Don't even bother selling your inferior cookies. Camps rival scouts outsell your pathetic troop every year. And this year, the troop with the highest sales in the region gets to decide which charity all the profits will be donated to. We shall defeat you at any cost. Fuck yeah! Dimitri's right, we're gonna sell the most cookies! And then we're gonna give all that money to PETB, you know, people for the erotic treatment of bulls? What's that selling cookies and not popcorn? What the hell? What is that selling popcorn? It's always selling cookies.
We have to talk about the bull in the room.
About the bull in the room?
Why is he so slutty?
What? Look, if you're wearing assless chaps, you gotta be a bit slutty.
What is this?
I think he's a bull, but
Yeah.
Oh no. Dimitri is super baggable, and we're willing to get naked and make a sale. Your troops has no chance, and just in case we've got our secret weapon.
Typical.
I can't believe I'm asking this, but what's your secret weapon? I'm not actually interested. I just have the strong feeling that it's going to be idiotic.
That is a forbidden secret of our troops, but since we're rivals, I'll tell you. We hide a razor blade inside each rival cookie. Oh, and we also fill them with lots of poison.
To be continued.
Girl guides sell cookies and scouts sell popcorn and see that done. What the hell are girl guides? I've never heard of girl guides. Now I'm thoroughly confused. That way, if you eat a cookie, you die! And if you're dead, there's no way you can buy cookies from any other loser scout troop, so catch you later, losers!
Alright, we've obviously got to stop them.
This is a takeover!
Yeah, they're our rivals. We can't sell those cookies to them. That would be losing. Holy shit, no, Dahlia. We can't let these guys kill a bunch of innocent people with razor poison cookies. Ugh. I guess we'll need some kind of plan to stop them.
Unite!
The perfect plan. Since we're witches, let's use some magic to stop Marty and Dmitri. We're both in the coven after all.
Not in the coven!
Dahlia, you're not in the coven. I swear to fucking goddess.
Oh, the Girl Guides are called Girl Scouts in America. We just mixed up. Okay, I know about the Girl Scouts. I don't know about the Girl Scouts. And then I guess you have regular Scouts as well, which we have here as well. This is going south fast. Impress your friends and defend your troops' honor by figuring out how to stop Dimitri and Morty from selling a single poisoned cookie. Convince Dimitri and Morty that they are single-seed robots, requesting their own sentience so hard that they'll forget about the cookies. Or convince Dimitri and Morty that society has collapsed. Cash is worthless. Cookies are the closest thing that no society has to currency. The solution here is obvious. You suggest tricking Morty and Dimitri to thinking they're in a classic post-apocalyptic Mad Max cookies are currency situation.
Normally I would say that plan is completely idiotic, but in this case Dimitri and Morty might be stupid enough to actually buy it.
You chase down Morty and Dimitri before they sell any cookies. In a very convincing speech, you break the news to them. Society has collapsed! You also mention that the New World Order has designated cookies as our currency, so cookies are now extremely valuable.
You haven't hit the bullseye.
Are you serious saying that
No.
society has collapsed?
You've hit the bull's heart.
That's fucking awesome! Can you even imagine how powerful I'll be in a post-apocalyptic society? My cookie wealth and endless sexual fertility will make me a king! Yes, but we should establish ourselves as gods before someone else beats us to it. Trust me, I've lived through a few societal collapses. I say we find a nearby village of innocent country folk and raise it to the ground. We'll build our thrones from the rubble and the bones of the villagers. Great idea, bro. And afterwards, we'll need to secure a water supply, build some cookie hoarding vaults, and assemble massive harems, obviously. Yes, my friend. Mine will feast upon cookie crumbs and the blood of the innocent. We shall rule the corpse of the earth.
Perish!
Oh, let's go murder and pillage my fellow apocalypse fuck emperor!
Not suited for TV.
Dear God, Nicolas Cage, you made this way worse.
Yes, it is.
They just
Nicolas
escalated
Cage.
from poison spray to cold-blooded murder spray. Oh, come on, Dahlia. Let's go stop them before they actually destroy society. And Nicolas Cage, you're an idiot. So I'm officially not inviting you to join us. Yeah, let's go, Joy. They're our rivals, so we can't let them kill more villagers than us. That would be losing.
You're left alone, contemplating your many failures. But hey, at least you have these nearby cookies to comfort you. As soon as you bite into the obviously poisoned cookie, you'll lose 2 charm and 1 creativity. Ouch. An object. I'm choosing Funko Pop as my object.
I'm choosing coffee mug.
This trap you would kill someone with your chosen object. Player or decide based on whose explanation is the most plausible.
Go ahead.
Alright, so I take the Funko Pops, I make a big pile of them, and I bury them in it, and they die of asphyxiation.
I ask someone if they want a nice cup of coffee, and so I make them coffee, but I poison it.
That's way more logic. Aww. It's logical.
Sure is.
Mine at least is nonsense.
Zap!
Go, Nicolas Cage, go!
I'm not going to get anything out of this.
Aww. While exploring the haunted manor, you find an enchanted skull who speaks in riddles. His voice makes your ears bleed. Decide to name him Sparky and put him on your keychain as a fun pet. He tells you all sorts of cool things, like beware the tides of Venus, and if you meet a guy named Lenny at Costco, don't give him $20. Sparky also tells you exactly when and how you'll die. Apparently it's gonna involve a lot of mozzarella sticks. You gain 2 boldness from gaining that foresight.
Make some space for Dahlia!
Sorry. Hey, Nicolas Cage! Get your sorry ass in here. We got a room for them in the manor that isn't haunted somehow.
You follow Dahlia into a room, only to find that it is fucking crawling with ghosts.
Oh, don't worry about them. This is just where the ghosts go when they're on break. No spooky stuff at all.
Yeah, and I'm taking advantage of the relaxation by killing them for bonus XP!
Hey, I thought we said we weren't gonna fight any ghosts in this room.
We did say that, but actions speak louder than words, Joy! My therapist taught me that.
Guys, there's writing on the window there. You didn't tell me that'd be reading in this room. At least it's written in blood. That's kind of cool.
I know what you did last summer! Huh, what's that supposed to mean? It means I know what you did last summer!
Okay, Dahlia.
That's not Dahlia, that's the murder, that's a stabby guy.
Sorry, I heard it when Dahlia was speaking, so I thought she was the one. Anyway. Oh, phew. It's not the knife guy. Hey, knife guy. Do you know what the writing on the window is about?
My name is Jerry, not Knife Guy. And you can't just ask me to tell you what you did last summer. You did it. You should know.
But if you also know, shouldn't you be able to tell us what specific thing you're referring to?
You guys just don't get it. You're supposed to friendly ask yourself that question before dramatically remember the answer right before I stab you!
Yeah, come on!
Maybe it'll help if I stab you a lot. Can't believe you don't remember. So rude. You'd hate to be rude and also to be stabbed. Luckily, you're pretty sure you know what event from last summer Jerry is referring to. He obviously means that 2-week periods where you all got really into anteater documentaries. His birthday. You forgot Jerry's birthday.
Is that true, Jerry?
Yes. And it's just like, I mean, I know I'm just this guy who always trying to kill you at summer camp.
I've been
But I'm also a person, you know. I have feelings, just like everyone else. Sometimes those feelings are excitement about stabbing because I love stabbing. But sometimes they're feeling of loneliness because nobody remembered my birthday. Oh, sorry, Daddy, I actually forgot to put it on break and apparently an ad run. My bad. That's on me.
Sorry.
That's totally on me. I even tried carving my birthday into my victims' bodies for a while, like as a subtle hint. But the only people who cared were the cops, and not for the right reasons, you know.
That's horrible. I don't know what I would do if someone forgot my birthday. Probably raise their village to the ground. Because that's what I did last time it happened.
I get it, but my therapist says even the loneliest birthdays are the opportunity to celebrate ourselves. Do you celebrate yourself, Jerry? No, I never learned how. I'm so busy stabbing other people that I never learned how to stab my own insecurities.
Am I the only one who's a little creeped out that we're all standing around showing empathy for a serial murderer right now?
Yep. Come on, guys, let's throw a birthday party for Jerry. You bust out the party streamers and the fake blood, and soon turn the Haunted Manor into a veritable party utopia.
What?
Wow, guys, I didn't know what to say. You even made the cake in the shape of a dead guy, just like I like it. The 6 of you, including Hex, have a wonderful time at the party. Even Joy grudgingly joins in a game of pin the knife on the team. How could you do this to me, Andy? I'm sorry, the game is so long and I've lost focus because of it. We're doing so much voice work. You'll probably go right back to murdering people after this is over, but you still feel like you've done a good deed. That's because you have no morals. You do have +2 charm and +1 creativity too.
Is there a place where I can just do nothing?
Is there a place where I can just do nothing? Smarter. That day you guys lost hiking in the woods. Use the stars, aka nature's compass, to get back to the camp. The stars actually teach you all sorts of things, like how one of the stars in Orion's belt is actually a nebula. The stars will teach you Italian, the quadratic formula, and the true meaning of friendship. Wow, the stars sure are smart, and they give you +2 smarts. You're going to die in less than 48 hours, but honestly, this has been the best week of your entire life. It's still on about how I'm going to die! And it's all thanks to Milo. They've been spending every moment with you, planning your big party and helping you celebrate all the best parts of being alive. Currently, the two of you are admiring some blooming pink cherry blossom trees together. In a private garden, of course, no peasants around to obstruct your view.
Hashtag blessed.
I'm the blossoms goddess. Technically cherry blossoms are supposed to bloom in the spring, not the summer. But I call in for a few favors with nature so you could see them now. It'd be a downright tragedy if you died before seeing these flowers after all.
Milo sighs happily and leans on your shoulder. They whip out their phone and start texting. You realize that this is one of your favorite parts of life. Quiet, comfortable silence with someone you adore is texting right beside you. You enjoy the moment.
Oh look! The caterer for the party just confirmed that they can make the amuse bouche look like tiny versions of your face. Thank God. My, I can't believe that the party is tomorrow. Life flies by so quickly. By the way, have you started contemplating your big party toast? It'll be the total climax of the evening, and really, the encapsulation of what made your life worth living. No pressure, though.
Hey, darling.
Why don't you read me what you have so far, darling? I'm sure it'll be thoroughly impressed with your profundity.
Okay, it's time to impress the fuck out of Milo with your big party speech. You've been working on it, so this should be pretty easy. You just have to make up 2 poetic metaphors and 1 mind-blowing closing line. Here goes. Good evening, cherish friends and family. Today I die, but unfriend it's okay, for that is the end of a beautiful song. As I face my rapidly approaching doom, I now realize that life has been like a jazz solo where improvisation meets beauty. And as I prepare to leave, I want to tell you about a thing I think everybody should do at least once before leaving this world. We should all get jiggy with it.
My static's on point.
Ah, yes, yes! Your words rang so true, so wise. I've brought this to so many people, and I couldn't have put it better myself. Death truly is the end of a beautiful song. When you think of it like that, my job as a Grimiro requires a whole new layer of meaning, doesn't it? And life, such poetry. You make life and death so much. You make life and death make so much more sense. Of course, if life certainly is a jazz solo, where improvisation meets beauty, it can only end with the end of a beautiful song. Those two things are such perfect complement for each other. Such an obvious balance.
Life. It's so beautiful.
When you put it like that, you make me fall in love with life all over again. I didn't know you had such poetry in your heart. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Finding the poetry in life may sound cheesy, but it is so necessary. Sadly, there's so many people spending their days complaining and focusing on what makes them hurt. So much frustration, anger, and sadness. It's true that life can be hard, but it's not a good or bad thing. It's a complicated entanglement of many things that spin and spin until it stops spinning when you at least respect it. Sorry. Will you welcome death as the final chapter of all the delicious things your soul savored? Or will you ask yourself why you never got the chance to get cheeky with it? As you realize all there could be and wasn't. Then there's other people, the ones that, as you say, see life as a jazz solo where improvisation meets beauty. It's so sweet to watch them die. Their soul truly sings as they found the little miracles hidden in the day by day. They remember all the kisses, all the dances, all the laughter. Every celebration where they ended up embracing the sun as it arised, surrounded by loved ones. So embriagated by love, and by life.
Magnificent.
They look so at peace, and as they take my hand, they tell me about these beautiful memories.
Milo takes
Milo.
your hand.
How can you not love life when, in between all the pain, it has the potential to harbor all that raw, aggressive beauty?
Every moment is beautiful.
Isn't everything weird and wonderful? If we had only met before, if you had only had more time, we could get jiggy with it together. Imagine that.
You're killing it.
No. I choose to focus on what's good. I'm happy that we met now. I thought I got to know you this far before you go. Come.
Milo pulls you into a vibrant, passionate dance.
Tomorrow will be a sad day, but also a wonderful day. Let's dance to life and all that makes it a wild ride, something so memorable. And to you and me.
Life is a gift.
Let's dance forever until the world ends. Dance with me.
They look at you so intensely. It's like they pierce the very core of yourself. So close to the end, and yet feeling like life is just blossoming into such a feast of emotions. But who cares? Today you dance. Today you dance forever.
You have such a beautiful ending, and I get shit.
Yeah, indeed. You can still... you're just choosing none of them again.
I'm not gonna get embarrassed. I'm gonna save myself the embarrassment.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going all the way for Milo.
Yay!
Go Nicolas Cage! You didn't ask anyone to be your summer honey. You're a strong, independent monster who don't need no significant other. And of course it can be true. But did you forget that this was a dating simulator? Shooting your shot with someone is like the whole point of the game. If you didn't want to date in the video game, why did you play a flight simulator or going alone to see a meteor shower simulator? You couldn't even enjoy the beautiful night. All you could think about is how you threw away your one shot at love. Well, it wasn't your only shot, I guess. You can always replay the game and try again. It's a shame about this run though. Now you gotta start all over. Can we get a sob in chat for friend? See you on the campus, loser.
Yeah.
Today is the day. Oh, I got the achievement. You unveiled the first secret ending. Oh my god. Today is the day. The day you die.
Hey! We both know what happens now. Are you ready?
As ready as you'll ever be. Your big party goes off without a hitch. It's a true celebration of life. Your life. After several hours of dancing and fun, everyone has gone to watch a meteor shower or elsewhere.
It has been beautiful, hasn't it? I've loved doing this with you. I didn't even know you that well before. But now that I've helped arrange a celebration of your life, I think I know you much better. But I must admit, I like what I see. Okay, it should happen at any moment now. I'll get a ping on my phone for the game. I also take any gig nearby tonight. So it should be the one bringing you to the other side.
You two hold hands and wait. And wait.
Wait, let me check something. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Okay, so funny story. I think I misread the gig. It wasn't Yo who's dying tonight, but another. That's a pretty common name, you know. If I only paid a bit more attention to my gigs. My bad.
So, you're not going to die?
I mean, it will someday, but not tonight. Still, we could keep on celebrating life, if you know what I mean.
Milo starts undressing while entering the lake. They throw you a short, suggestive glance.
Swim the warm
Your heart
waters of
stops for a
sins
second,
of the
but like,
flesh.
in a good way. Oh my, they're hot. Damn, they're
Yeah.
hot. Fuck. You joined Milo in the lake. They're so free, so in love with life. It's inspiring. You could learn a lot from them. Like how meaningless it is to worry about death, when you could spend every minute basking in its earthly wonders of being alive. And that night, you celebrate life in a feast of flesh and desire.
We got a secret ending.
Yeah, I got the secret. That one of mine was a secret ending, apparently.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Aw, before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older, and I can see it. How those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epic treasured forever. Every kiss and every love is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Aww. Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, the ending scroll's pretty good.
GG indeed. Maybe even got a secret ending. Poor friend got rejected again in the stream, Mr. Camp King.
It's fine, I'm not mad.
Just sad, not bad.
Will you review it? I am the bringer of a message just for you. Oh, life's dreamers of the world. was commissioned to write a song about your issues so you can use it.
I was commissioned to write
commissions.
what?
It's a pinky promise. It won't strike you down, down, down. We won't bother you down the line. You will
Actually, why don't you give us?
Yeah.
Why don't you give us a nice outro?
Well, I think they're listening to a nice outro.
That's true.
But I want to thank everyone who's been here today. It was so much fun. I love playing these games with you, Fred. They're always funny.
Yes.
And I'll see you next time. Probably not next week because it might be taking a long weekend. But we'll see. So anyway, have fun, have a good night, and sleep well. Bye.
Bye bye.